On se fest day of Christmas le Hogav Tube. 10 leagues of le Jonevs Campus Camin 8 NFTS 7 buts 6 Suspicious Fuse 5 Golden Pog 4 Big. Balls 3 Gamer 2 Pipes and Valuan Fukinu.
Hello, hi, I'm here. Hi. I'm doing something really quickly, but while we're here, why don't we get to know our guest of the day, Chunsa VT.
Why are you invoking my name?
Because you're on my screen right now.
Am I? Or am I but a figment of your imagination?
What? I've never thought about that. Guys, you guys see her too, right?
I'm not here.
Yeah, you see her too, right?
Hi, Boba. Hello, my love. Hi, Draco. Oh my god, is that the Chunsa Vermont? I love you, Chubsar, even if you ain't real. I mean, I'm an angel, but I'm not dead. I'm not a ghost.
1 second, I'm gonna restart my...
Leo kind of muffled.
I'm muffled? Am I?
I don't know, that's what Shin Brian said. What the Leo doing? He is right. Well, he's not going to actually write the VL, but he's going to put together a BL story outline so he can write the thing later.
Chelsea, can you check if I sound muffled? I don't feel like I sound muffled. It sounds okay in my ear.
Yeah, it sounds kind of normal to me. So I guess I don't know what Shin Brian's talking about.
Look, I'm schizophrenic. What the Leo doing? I'm it's BL writing some boy kissing story, and you guys gonna come help me? You're helping me. Will it be a live action? My boy Bucky. Bucky, do you want to just want? Bucky just wants to see some boys make out. You know what? I don't blame you, buddy. I don't blame you. I'm not here to judge. In fact, I respect you. I respect you for that. How can be accessed? I'm sorry. I'm trying to do this so the screen is dark and not boring into your eyeballs. Here, I think I can do this. Fuck. Junsa, how do I make it dark mode?
I don't know. I don't use dark mode. I'm a light mode user. Everybody knows this about me.
Junsa, that's crazy talk. That's crazy talk. How do I make it dark mode?
Am I a Powerpuff Girl? Yeah, I guess I'm pretty close to being a Powerpuff Girl cat. Our friend Nomi drew me as this little bean. Wow, Leo, that's a great wallpaper you have there, buddy.
What do you mean?
Cute, thank you. I'm just a little guy.
I'm trying to make it dark mode. Just give me a second here.
You hope Leo makes a magnum opus like Brokeback Mountain. I don't know what actually Brokeback Mountain, like what actually happens in it. I know very little about Brokeback Mountain in actuality. Leo, don't make it dark mode. I won't be able to read it.
You'll be fine.
File account office theme. Cat knows. She's a certified dark mode user.
Oh, thank you. File. I don't see account. This is Google Docs. This isn't Microsoft. This is different.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The votes are in, and it has been declared that Leo 3D has won the Pisky Award. Let's all congratulate Food Billion Idol on pissing and peeing.
Stop it. Chelsea, did you hear that?
What? Oh, the TTS? No, I can't.
Oh, you can't hear it?
No, because I have the actual stream. Oh, Jesus Christ. Muted.
No worries, no worries.
Ah!
Congratulations, the votes are in, and it's been declared that Leo 3D has one of the Piss Pee Awards. Let's all congratulate 4D by Leonardo on pissing and peeing. Fucking Ryan, stupid. Can anybody help me figure out how to make this dark mode, please? It says click on the settings icon, usually represented by gear. I don't see shit.
What's your mom's favorite movie, Boba? Kat says she thinks Google Docs requires an extension for dark mode.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's so annoying, dude.
Dude, it's fine. Just leave it as it is.
Is it not blinding
honestly,
everybody
like
in screen?
your stream bloom is worse than just regular light mode.
The bloom is the bloom is blooming the white. That's why I'm trying to turn it down.
Just turn off your bloom then.
No. I glow, and that's what I
hate
do.
your bloom. It makes it so difficult to see anything on your screen.
No. I can turn. Well, you're talking about the blue thing? Because that's not blue.
Yeah, just like the tint. You always have that tint on
That's
your...
a vignette.
Vignette, whatever. Same difference.
That's not the same. See? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
That's a vignette. That's not bloom at all.
I don't care. Does it look like I care?
Seems like you care a lot, actually. That's why I turned it down. Why am I echoing? Am I echoing?
If he's echoing, it's probably because my mic is picking up his loudspeaker voice. Boba Mountain? Hell yeah, I'd go to Boba Mountain.
The difference between a vignette and the bloom is that the vignette is just the corners of the screen darkening or changing whatever color, and the bloom is what makes all the really bright colors like expand like a glow, you know, which is why I'm trying to make this not bright. And if it requires a plugin, switch to Chrome to install. What? Oh. Remove dark theme and then add
Oh,
dark
big
theme.
yawn. I'm so tired. Ran out of water.
I might need to restart this really quickly. Uno momento. Okay, that's a little better. There. Yeah, look at that. Look how much nicer that is. Isn't it easier on the eyes? You always wanted to be a gay cowboy. You know what? That's actually a good luck for you because we're all here to write the story together. Now, let's start off with the very first thing, right, Chansa? Very first thing. Let's go with let's go with the genre first. Can you label out I wouldn't say genre.
Would the genre not be yaoi or BL? Where are you going?
I've closed I closed my door because I was echoing.
Okay. I'm pretty sure the genre is just gonna be BL.
Okay, sure, it could be BL, but it could be a little more than that, right? So what can you explain to us what kind of BL? Let's see BL tropes. Can you name out some BL tropes for us to rack our minds on, our brains on?
I didn't think I was
choices.
gonna be put on the spot like this.
Well, no, that's why you're here. That's exactly what I told you. That's why you're here. You're the
I
expert,
thought I was
so I need
just
you to be
here
expert.
to listen to your ideas and tell you if it was stupid or not. I have to come up with ideas for you.
No, I'm asking you to just list out the because not everybody reads BL.
Okay,
So
but the tropes are like the same thing as in anything else. Like, you know, it could be heterosexual, you know, media too. Like, you know, enemies to lovers, like just a random meet cute, you know, like that's just tropes that surpass the gender of the main characters.
Yeah, sure, but they're okay. What other tropes are there that is specific to the yaoi or BL genre? Because there are some things that are pretty like specific to it, right? Or at least born from it. Don't talk to me until I've had my gay sex heartful. What the fuck?
Not really.
Okay, that's fine. Then
I think you should decide the setting first.
Okay, fine. Let's decide the setting. Where are we going to be? Is it going to be fantasy times, ancient times, cyber times? It's a quote from a weird pin. What pin? Yeah, no worries. I was watching it earlier too. Control 2, Control 2, Control 2, Control 2. Control 2 is coming up. But yeah, so what settings what settings do we want to list out, guys? We're going to go ahead and do like future cyberpunk setting, which is not the future, it's not the same. Let's do space, right?
I think you should zoom in. It's a little small.
Fantasy, sure. Fantasy.
Boba likes Western. She likes gay cowboys.
Okay. Modern times, Westerns. You know, Western's pretty good. Yes, I'm leaning high on gay cowboys. Why are you doing gay cowboys for?
Because we were talking about Brokeback Mountain earlier.
I don't think it's like crazy work. I think it's pretty normal. I'm just, this all just, you know, this was just writing some BL. It's fine. I don't know what the problem is. You know. Here, let me darken this a little bit and then turn this into white so we can see it better. Okay. So what do you guys think? Nothing's wrong with gay cowboys. I thought it was applicable. It is absolutely applicable. It's true. I haven't had my gay sex today. So setting, right? Future, cyberpunk, fantasy, modern westerns, mafia. We can do that. These are kind of like themes more than like settings, right? Yeehaw daddies. Okay. Yeehaw daddies. Okay. Does
I
anybody
think you
have?
can narrow it down
Isekai.
between choosing something that's modern day and something that's like fantastical, you know? So that could be anything that's not just like what life today in our world looks like.
Something that's modern day and fantastical.
I mean, there could be like, you know, modern fantasy. That's a thing. That's, you know, where you have your like vampires and werewolves living among the humans in the modern day. That's
Okay.
something.
1 second. Sorry, 1 second here. Sorry, I need to get this thing in screen, but for some reason it's just like way the fuck back there. Okay. I'm just ignore it.
Modern day alternate universe where Boba and Chunsa are the gay cowboys who are reincarnated. That's it. That's it, Shin Brian. Everyone can go home.
That's the story. Is that what we want to do?
No. No. If it were up to me, I'm sorry, Boba, but it would not be cowboys. Cowboys do nothing for me. In fact, I dislike cowboys.
You don't like cowboys? What's wrong with cowboys?
I don't like cowboys.
There we go. What's wrong with cowboys?
Do you like cowboys?
I mean, you know.
I don't
take it or
really
leave
like
it.
Western as a like a genre.
You don't like westerns in general as a genre? That's fair enough.
No. You truly want a Brime ship, but you know what, you'll be anything as long as I'm with you, Boba. I don't like Yeehaw.
You don't like Yeehaw, but Boba's asking for Yeehaw right now. Does anybody else have a suggestion that's not Yeehaw? Unless you guys really want Yeehaw, we can go Yeehaw. Cause I can write in a southern accent. As soon as it came in here, the first thing I hear is Leo doesn't like West. No, that's not me. Chunsa said she doesn't like westerns. I mean, we can ride cowboys as gay people.
Also,
Okay, you really
we're
want
talking
that,
about
huh?
westerns, not westerners. You know.
Modern day Yeehaw. So instead of horse, they are Harley Davidson bikers. I think
Okay,
that's just
but, like,
Vikings.
Shin Brian, there is a genre of like romance, like modern day romance novels that are usually like, you know, of the paperback variety for like, you know, stay at home moms that are called Motorcycle Club. Like that's like, you know, the tag for it, which is literally just that. I'm not a fan of that though, because it's like you said, it's basically just modern day yeehaw, and I don't like that.
Bro said, "Can we do a Vietnamese American accent?" Bro, what do you imagine that sounds like? I think that sounds like that sounds like me talking right now. That's a Vietnamese American accent, is it not? This man. What did you imagine that would be like? What is this nonsense? Recognize Tifa, but why? You know, that's Tifa. I was asked to put that in there. That's my friend Brandon. That's my friend, and that's my friend Zach. More like your uncle's accent. So that's not a Vietnamese American accent. That's just a Vietnamese accent. I don't think I can do one though. Actually, I don't think I actually have a. I don't think I know how to do a Vietnamese accent. Who asked you? My friend Niz. He did. He asked me. He asked me to do it. Okay, 1 second here. I'm trying to do this thing where it blocks out. I see. Yes. I'm trying to do this thing where it blocks out the chat box, and then updates. Hang on 1 second. Oh, right.
Cat wants a holiday rom-com. Oh, a very common trope is fake dating. Like, you know, I need to get back at, like, you know, my bastard ex, but, you know, I need to go to this wedding we were supposed to go to, and if I don't bring someone, I'm gonna be, like, laughed out of town. So they get their, like, you know, best friend or, like, you know, coworker or boss or whatever to be, you know, their fake date, and then shenanigans ensue. That's
Okay.
a popular trope.
Okay, see, I like those tropes. I mean, maybe it's not just BL, but I do like hearing like the tropes that they use in BLs a lot. So maybe just my terminology was wrong. I don't know why it's not working.
Kat says she wants a holiday rom-com.
She wants
It
a
is
holiday
almost the
rom-com.
time of Christmas. You know, we could dig deep into our Netflix, Hallmark, Lifetime movie roots. Leo hates those movies.
I absolutely
make him
hate
watch
that,
a
yes.
couple, and he just immediately falls asleep.
How about Mafia Romance starring me and Prime?
Can it be a ship with you and Prime?
It can be a ship with me and Brian, but let's take some other ideas. All right, you know what I'll do? Okay, so I'm gonna put up Mafia Westerns, and I really don't like holiday rom-com. Cause these are the ones that are being discussed, okay? Between these three, what do you guys think? Love triangle where the rivals end up together, perhaps after their shared love interest turns out to be an asshole. Love triangle where the rivals end up together, okay? Perhaps after their oh, interesting. Can one of them have IBS? Why is that? Why? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and write this other idea down here. Is love triangle where rivals end up
Heartful,
together.
I have actually read a yaoi that is pretty much exactly like that premise.
No, they can't have IPS. I'm trying to take this seriously, as serious as I can. Boba and Brime reincarnated into ships to be shipped. No, what? This is the BL. What part of BL? What? No, they go on a romantic Christmas date just as friends, but a huge romantic tension in the air, but they're totally just friends. That sounds like every like BL media. Sorry, not media. BL like show or movie. Also, hey Creamer, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in. It's been a while. How about a thing of coffee, Creamer? That can you close your door?
Mine?
Yes. How about a
I
thing
can just
of
mute
coffee?
myself when I'm not talking.
Okay, how about a thing of coffee creamer that... No, we're not doing that. We're not doing a coffee creamer that transforms into human selling coffee. I'm telling you, I give you Brime's permission for a ship or a villain. You're giving Brime's permission. If you're a ship, then I'm also a ship, then we can ship each other. What are you talking about? It's going on an old man rant. Stop it. Heard of that Rivarian on Love Triangle. That's interesting. I actually never heard of that before. How about then they were roommates trope? Roommates? You mean like Ernie and Bert? BL main character should just be bro. So you guys want bro as a character. Okay. All right. So do we? Okay, let's first set the setting. We're just gonna go with that real quick. We're gonna do holiday rom-com, Western, or Mafia. What are we doing? Everybody choose one. Whichever one I see the most of or I like the best, I'll vote for. I'll go with. No, I meant friends that become lovers. Oh? Wait. Your roommates that become lovers? Are we voting? You really want to go? You really want to go with holiday rom-com? Okay, Heartful goes for Mafia. Western Mafia. Western Mafia. Western Mafia. I can kind of see like Western, like gang thing. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on. Oh, it's so I'm writing a yaoi story because it's part of the milestone. Poll. All right. Poll. Gonna be what theme? Holiday rom-com. I really don't want to write that. Western Mafia or I'm gonna write Western Mafia. Sure. Okay, it's gonna be a 1 minute poll. Bro has a rivalry with his childhood friend who has a secret complicated feelings for as a holiday rom. Okay, it sounds like holiday rom-com is gonna win. So yeah, you guys have 1 minute to vote. Whichever one wins, I will write, and I will write with my utmost sincere. Oh no, I don't like this. Did you find the vote button? It should just be in the chat. It's like a little pull down. I don't like this. Oh, you know what? Okay, so it looks like holiday rom-com's gonna win, right? But what if we do? Oh yeah, there we go. There it goes. It's a little difficult to, yeah. All right. Holiday rom-com. So we're gonna be doing. So I'm gonna change this theme to holiday rom-com, and let's go ahead and involve the mafia holiday rom-com. How's that? Is that okay with you guys? Do you want to do that, or do you want to do Western rom-com? Come on, guys. How funny would a mafia love story be? Yeah, there we go. See, we'll do mafia holiday rom-com. Sound good? We'll do that. We'll involve the mafia, and it's gonna be a holiday rom-com. You prefer Western over mafia in this case? Well, we technically have 2 votes for mafia because Boba voted for Western mafia, which is, you know.
Well, the thing is, I think a Western holiday rom-com is more easy to write than a mafia holiday rom-com, because mafia as a, genre is usually much more on like the serious, like, dark and gritty, like Shadow Daddy, like
I'm much better at
side,
writing that though.
whereas the Western, I think, could be a little bit more lighthearted, home for the holidays, throw in a horse or two, like
maybe a cousin brother,
Exactly.
Okay. Second poll. Western or mafia as a sub theme. We're doing a sub theme now. I will go with whichever. I can write either. I can figure it out. Exactly. I love a good Shadow Daddy. No, I'm not doing both. We're already doing a sub theme. We're already doing a holiday rom-com, which I already don't want to write. We're getting all the votes for Western now, huh? Westerner is not a theme. It's like cowboy. Western is like cowboys. 2 votes for mafia, 3 votes for Western. Can we bring it up? But your dog says mafia holiday. There. It does not say that anymore. Holiday rom-com. We got us Brokeback Mountain 2. Okay, it looks like Western won. Fine. Western holiday rom-com. Okay. I would have liked it to be. It doesn't really matter. It's really matter. We're already off the rails with the holiday thing. Okay. We will keep some of these ideas, so we're gonna do miscellaneous ideas here. So rivals who end up together. Rivals that end up together. Let's see. Enemies become lovers. Oh, that's kind of rivals end together. That's fine. Let's see. They were roommates. Sure. Okay. So let's keep that there for now. We'll expand on those ideas later. Now, with the Western rom-com, I need a conflict, right? So what is going to happen? What is the thing that's going to be like the tension of the story? We're not supposed to be able to change what we vote. No, you can't change the vote. Sorry. You really want? I know you wanted a mafia, buddy. I'm sorry. you guys don't know comedy potential when you see it. I love that. Can't wait for the say hello to my. Well, we can't do that because it's Western now. So I'm not doing IBS, bro. Why are you so obsessed with IBS? I feel like I'm in a writing class right now. What? No, we're just brainstorming. There are rivals battling for attention of the girl, but they realize the role. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Main love interest is female. Yes, is female, but they fall for each other. Okay. Sure. Okay, so what's the conflict? What are we thinking here? Denial of their feelings. I think with BL that kind of comes with the territory, almost like. Yeah, I think it comes with the territory. It's just that romantic tension already. I need like more external tensions. What are we looking for? Sorry, I'm meeting you for now. Not a worse. Oh, they are. Hell yeah! They're touring again. I mean, like change what we vote for mid vote. Yeah, you can't. Unfortunately, it doesn't let you change. After I vote for something, I couldn't change what I voted for. What did you want to vote for? Did you vote for Western? And you meant to vote for Mafia? Because if that's the case, we can swap it over. It really was a single vote chance. I mean, Cowboys a lot of. Cowboys a lot. The type is highly straight. Yeah. No, I know. I get it. I get that. But what I'm trying to say is that I needed an external conflict. I think the conflict of like struggling with your sexuality, so even if and not your sexuality, struggling with your feelings is inherent to romance. But struggling with the sexuality can be a core theme of BL. I voted Mafia. I just noticed it and wondered if you meant for that to happen. Yeah. I put a subgenre down there. So if you voted Mafia, then you were outvoted by 3 other people. One of them is the girl's best friend since they were kids. The other one is the ex-college boyfriend. One of them, the girl's best friend, college boyfriend. The stories from the girl perspective of how the 2 main characters ended up getting together and how she's just confused. That I'll write that in the miscellaneous. That's not a conflict. Oh, so the girl's a Fujoshi. Okay. Female. These are just ideas. These are not gonna be guaranteed to be in here. So I'm writing it down. Female perspective. I'm not a girl, so I cannot write from a female perspective, but I can try. I can try. Female perspective. College ex-boyfriend. I guess how am I supposed to write the sex scenes like that then? And childhood friend, you said? Yeah, best friend. They're trying to get her back. Trying to get her back? Oh, wait. What do you mean? What do you mean they're trying to get her back? Was supportive of both them fighting each other. She becomes their best man and best lady. What do you mean trying to get her back? All right, well, you better make the best out of this clearly inferior. Heartbone is so salty. She's just creepy, stalking them, watching through the window. Oh my god. I feel like that's super super problematic. Oh my god. Like legitimately feels really problematic. Ah. You made oh okay. You made a typo. Maybe you could have a mafia type character and then the other characters are confused because he's from a different time period and then he dies immediately for whatever reason you think would Heartful. I am trying to be as serious I can with this. I know it's gonna be a romantic comedy, but like I'm trying not to make it like wacky dacky, you know? Sorry, I have to veto that. For Western, actually, that could actually not, you know what? I'm gonna write time traveling mafia guy. I don't think it's gonna be in there, but we'll see. No, this is not a shit post. This is for serious. I'm gonna write it legitimately as best I can. This is not a shit post. I mean, how would they both trying to be with her but love each other instead? How about they're both trying to be with her but love each other? I need something a little more. I need something external from the romance, because all of that stuff will end up being very like natural. I need something external from the romance itself. Like for example, maybe there is a serial killer on the loose, or maybe maybe somebody is poisoning the well, right? Or maybe like one of them is running for sheriff, and the other is the rival running for sheriff, or something like that. Like I need something external to the romantic part. Hey, how's it going, Ramen? No, we're not poop killing right now. We're writing about boys kissing each other. How could you possibly make this work? I can make it work. I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. No, okay. I'm ignoring everything. Until you guys give me a conflict, because we're getting way too many ideas that are not conflict related. I need conflict related stuff, and then we'll move on to the other things. Because we're at this point losing track of what we're trying to plan. That's why I wanted Mafia, because I figured I'd make a better shit post. Not a shit post. What if one of them is married? No, guys, no conflicts that are related to any kind of romance. That is not a conflict we're trying to figure out right now. We need an external conflict. I want something outside of the actual romance, because again, those will come out organically. But I can write down one of them is already married. We'll figure that out. One is rich and one is poor. There's a virus. Zombies. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Roman. Zombies. Virus. Okay. Virus does not have to be zombies. Doesn't have to be zombies. Okay, we're getting closer to what I was looking for. Local hoodlums are at it again. Local hoodlums. Local hoodlums. What does that mean? What does mushrooms mean? Are you talking about Last of Us? Because that's just zombies again. The Last of BL, stop. Murder mystery. Okay, so the conflict, another conflict could be murder. That's a good one. Alien invasion. Alien invasion is close to zombies, but it's more specific in a different direction. Okay, we can work with that. One of them dies and is trying to ooh, I kind of like that revival story. I kind of like that, but then like how can they be rivals if one of them was already dead? Right? Maybe like he was a rival beforehand and then died, and that's when this guy realized, oh shit, like yeah, I hated him, but maybe I didn't, you know, and then they kind of figure out things out from there. That sounds I like that a lot. How about one of them got poisoned then turned to a child? Can you We're not doing Detective Conan. I like the revival story because that's a really interesting one that I would love to explore. How the fuck are these conflicts supposed to be fit within a Western holiday rom-com? I can figure it out. Like, these are just ideas right now. They don't need to be like in these don't need to be exactly like in stone. It'll flesh us out a little better as we go. But I like these ideas. Shin Brian, you're literally just repeating stories that exist already. Chunsa, you know you're on VC. You can be on VC. You're supposed to be in VC actually. What do you think about these ideas? You know what? I'm gonna stop it here. Actually, one more idea. If anybody has one more idea, the cure is Santa. Okay, one more idea. And then I'll surviving it mysteriously cold. Oh, I like that. A survival as well. A survival, cold desert, winter. Okay, I like that because it could be like a bonding story as they're traveling. I like that idea. Thank you, Heartful. That's a good idea. Okay, so let's go ahead and close it off there. For the conflicts, there was only one bed sharing heat for warmth. Yes, exactly. Chunsa, can you chime in on any of these? Kind of like talk through them and see. Let me know how you feel about these. I know you don't like zombies.
I don't like zombies.
The potential of them.
And given the theme is Western holiday rom-com, I would just cross out zombies, virus, murder, alien invasion, revival story.
No, I really like the revival story.
Then I think you should pick a different genre/theme.
No, we can make it work.
If revival story is what you want to explore, then I think you would come up with a much more harmonious piece if you don't mix it with Western holiday rom-com. Noodle, please.
No, we can make it work. Revival story could be like he died and then now his lover is going to go find Santa Claus to raise him from the dead or something, you know, like something more holiday-y. Or
that's
like not even
not serious at all.
It doesn't have to be Santa Claus. It could be something. It could be
something
something
else.
Just
the fact that it's a revival story plotline within a Western holiday rom-com makes it absurdist and like, you know, just like, oh, this is shit posting. Okay, Noodle.
Can you go feed him? Main character A is the last of his bloodline and under a lot of pressure to get married from his family. Main character B is a servant who works on one of their many different whatever cowboy westerns do. He's a king cow keeper on their big farm and they have a huge forbidden romantic tension and they run away to be together while the one person's family tries to find them and forcibly bring the other one back. I don't want to explore they are forbidden to be with each other storyline because that is overdone. I would much prefer explore an external storyline conflict. I didn't know the theme was boy kissing. Oh, the theme was Western holiday rom-com. Sorry. Vampires, I mean, okay, we're not doing that. We're not doing any more conflicts. Bounty hunting if it's a Western. Bounty hunting is a good one, but we can add that into like let's just do like let's just put that in the miscellaneous ideas. Bounty hunter, because that could be interesting. Just remember, Red Dead Redemption included zombies in its lore, so you can't do. It's true. That's a beautiful plot, actually. It's a nice plot. I don't want to explore. What do you mean I don't like anything? All these are all of your ideas. I don't want it to be a, you know, oh, they can't be together kind of thing. And that's not what I want to explore. I want to explore like an external conflict. It takes place in the South. That's conflict. Just being in the South in general. Because again, like what I want to do is I want to explore the romance part of it within the story as it goes. It's going to be a lot more organic than just saying, oh, they are forbidden to be together. I would prefer it to be like a little more organic, and these are just like the themes that happen anyway, right? The crops ain't growing. We don't need any more conflicts. MCA and MCB are childhood friends, but one day MCA is abducted to be a doppelganger. Is abducted to be a doppelganger for a rich family kid because they look alike. I'm just gonna write doppelganger. We'll explore that idea later. Okay. Cool. So Chansa doesn't want to explore a lot of these ideas, but let's just try, right? Let's just try to make these a little more serious within a Western holiday rom-com. I keep forgetting it's gonna be a comedy, because that's already gonna be a gigantic like wedge in my story, because I am not good at writing funny. Then instead, if they can't be together, change the conflict to familial responsibility. Does he follow his heart, or does he lie to himself for the sake of his family and his bloodline? That explores internal conflict and external. Familial responsibility. Let's write that down in the miscellaneous ideas here. Familial responsibility. And the reason we have these guys here is because these will be like maybe jumping off points or like triggers for what we're going to use for our conflicts here, right? So like if any of these end up triggering any of these, that would be interesting to look at, right? Hey, from Mississippi, don't slander us. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So, do we see any potential here? Boba, cut it out. Do we see any potential within Western holiday rom-com here? I'm sticking with the bounty hunter thing. It would be funny to have them competing for it and messing each other up and accidentally helping the outlaw be successful. Because that could be the comedy part, right? Because there was a love triangle thing, so maybe the outlaw is the female. We can explore that later. I'll think about that later. So, I'll think about that later. But bounty hunters here, maybe outlaw is the female. Okay, cool. All right. You see the potential for the bounty hunter thing? Okay. Okay, so like competing against each other, which then would fall into the rival thing. Okay. Okay, maybe Chansa's right. Maybe the zombies and the virus are a little bit too loosey-goosey. Same with the alien invasion. I'm okay with the murder, the revival story, because we can even like fit that in there, right? Like it in the middle of it, maybe he gets murdered, and then the goal now is not to get the bounty, but to revive, like to work with the outlaw to revive the love interest, right? In a cold desert winter. What do you guys think about that? How does that sound? You like it? Okay. Yeah. Let's clear out the outlandish ones. Let's get rid of zombies and virus, because I mean those are alright. Aliens a bit much, but I'm okay. Like I'm okay with local hold'ems being conflict, because that can be something later on, right? So what we can do is, let's say like a conflict summary. No, let's do a not a brief summary, a first pass summary, right? Let's just talk about that, right? It's gonna be bounty hunter rivals hunt a female outlaw. Bounty hunter rivals hunt a female outlaw that they used to know in the past. There we go. That's adding something in we had before, right? One of them gets murdered at some point. Now the main character must work with the outlaw to find a way to bring him back to life, and it's sounding a lot less like a rom-com. Bring it back to life within the cold desert winter. That's sounding a lot less like a rom-com. If you can't fit it in there, if you want to have a murder story, you could have one of the characters, instead of being a servant, being a bounty hunter investigator of a murder, and the plot revolves around. Hang on, sorry, my brain isn't working. My brain's just reading. Let me read that. Let me read that in my head first. Okay, I see. So you're basically like talking about a murder mystery story. Okay. Let me go ahead and write this down, a murder mystery, because that could be part of it. Like maybe the outlaw killed that person, and they're trying to, like, you know, bond with them or something like that, right? Let's see, murder mystery. Outlaw may have been the murderer. Okay. Doesn't have to be revived, can just be a cure. Okay, so maybe he doesn't doesn't die. Okay. Doesn't die and just poisoned. Okay. So maybe not murder, but just grievously wounded or poisoned. It's walking way away from a holiday rom-com. We're getting a lot of the Western, which I like. I mean, the one's also pretty good. I agree with Shin. Yeah. We could definitely do that. So gets poisoned at some point. Now the main character must work the outlaw to bring to find a cure. It'd be a lot more lighthearted. Find a cure within the traversing the cold desert winter. Okay, all right, cool. We're lightening it up. That they use to know Grievous General. You know, Grievous is a word that exists. Okay, cool. Now let's take this first. The summary, right? The bounty hunter rivals hunt a female outlaw that they used to know in the past. One of them gets poisoned at some point. Now the main character must work with the outlaw to find a way to find a cure, while traversing the cold desert winter. Now let's take that and let's like kind of twist it or turn it into more of a comedy. We already have the Western, we have the romance, we don't have the holiday, we don't have the comedy. 1 second. Chansa?
What?
Can you feed Noodle, please?
I did.
Oh, you did? What is
Yep.
he doing over here screaming at me?
Beats the hell out of me.
Winter is holiday. I don't think winter is holiday enough. I think if we're gonna commit to this idea, we gotta make it a winter thing. Like, I don't want to go Christmas Miracle, right? But we could explore something around that sense. That actually works if you have the third person in the triangle be the murderer. They couldn't go through with the murdering the person that they love, so they ended up just poisoning them, and the other person has to find the cure. I like that. Okay, so let's say maybe not a murder. Okay. So I'm gonna get rid of murder mystery. I'm gonna go with poison. Mystery. Female outlaw did it. But she could not go through with the killing. So like, again, more lighthearted. She tried to do it, but she really didn't want to. So I kind of like that. I like that. Okay. Maybe it's the religion. I know you hate. Sorry. No religion things. I'm sorry. We're not exploring religion. No. Winter is a holiday. No. Snowy day after Christmas, before the new year. Sure. I mean, I think we want to go with a theme and not just like what's happening. Like not just like it's snowing, so that's enough, right? We want to incorporate the holiday into it. We can emphasize Christmassiness with miraculously snowing in the desert. That's what you meant by miraculous cold winter desert. Okay. So that's what you meant by the miracle in the desert, because it's a Christmas miracle that it snowed. Christmas is a couple's holiday. Sure. Well, sorry, it's a couple's holiday in Japan. It's not here. It's not a Christmas holiday. It's not a couple's holiday here. It's a family thing here. Yeah. I'm not even religious, but I was thinking made up one. No, we're not. No, we don't need to do religion. We don't need that. Maybe they go on a journey to find herbs needed to find a cure. Yes, that is part of the current prompt that we're going with right now. Bounty is on escaped Santa. Bounty is an escaped Santa workshop person. She's like an elf. They need to go back to the Santa camp, which is more like Wild Mad Max's Santa's workshop. Maybe Santa's like a bandit. Okay, that's going a little bit too slapsticky, a little more jumping the shark. Let's reel it back a little bit. We're gonna reel it back a little bit. I do want to write this like not a shit post. I do actually want to like be serious about it, as serious as I can. Which I wish you didn't vote for comedy, Chunsa, if you want me to take this seriously. Chunsa?
I meant rom-com as in like, you know, the spirit of those like, you know, really cheesy like Netflix romance films, not like, and then I started blasting.
Yes, I understand that. I'm just saying. Okay, all right, that's fine. Xmas is a fan. Oh, I see. They find KFC, they find the cure. Shut up! I'm doing that. Second Valentine's Day. Yeah. That's not how it is here. I just meant is that some supernatural twists to the setting that aligns with the Christmas theme. I think the supernatural twist, with the supernatural thing would be like Santa, right? But like the thing is, like I'm afraid to introduce Santa, because once we introduce Santa, it becomes a little like childlike and not as serious, you know? Like I guess I'm afraid to introduce Santa. We can. I would like to try to explore other options before Santa. Funny stuff could happen during the trip. Since yes, I agree. A lot of funny things can happen. I just don't want it to be like way out of line, right? Like funny things can happen. I just don't want it to be like way out there. However, I'm starting to think instead of the female being the outlaw, the love interest can be the outlaw. The love interest can be the outlaw, and the female is the one that got poisoned, because then now those two guys are having an adventure and then they learn about each other, right? So I think that would actually be a much better pairing, right? Funny stuff could happen during the trip since some series. Yep. Can you just write Mr. Deeds? The Adam the Adam Sandler movie? The supernatural thing is capitalism. Is this the late 1800s? It could be like, just like think of like spaghetti western theme. I think that's what we're going for. I'm technically supposed to be D&D right now. I saw you were writing your BL fic, so I had to stop by. Thank you. The roommates was an idea, but this is the current idea here. Perhaps some other supernatural element or being that isn't Santa could fulfill the same role. Maybe. Hang on. Wait. Let's do summaries. We're gonna do several, okay? We're gonna write them out, and it's gonna just kind of grow as we go, okay? So we're gonna say bounty hunter rivals, male and female that seem to have romantic tension, go after an outlaw, male that they used to know in the past. One of them gets poisoned. Past. The female gets poisoned at some point. Now the main male must work with the outlaw to find a cure. Okay. And grow their bonds. There we go. Okay. While traversing the cold desert winter. Okay, so let's keep that there for now, and we will expand on that. Okay, let's see here. We had to put in our KFC Christmas dinner reservation for yeah. That's a thing that we don't do here. When you're no longer Christmas reservation for the order already, when you're no longer a kid, is a kid spending time with your family. It seems kind of sad here. You could look. Everyone likes KFCs. You can make up your own cryptid. Maybe. Okay. Instead of an herb. Ooh, wait. Okay, we can change this. We can change this as we go. But instead of an herb, the cure is the cure is rumored to be across the while traversing the desert. The cure is rumored to be across the scorching desert that mysteriously begins to freeze over during their
Ads are coming in
travels.
like 40 seconds.
Yep, thank you. KFC used to be good. It's pretty bad here now. Do they have feelings for the girl too? They had feelings for the girl, I think. They had feelings for the girl in the past, but they're doing this for money, obviously, because they're bounty hunters. But then they learn to love each other. That's what's happening. All right. Would it make more sense for the bounty target to get poisoned, and they need to work together? That way the love interest has more agency. I like the idea. I like the idea that the outlaw is the one that has to pair up with the bounty hunter, because it's like already starting off as like rivals, right? Not like, and the rivals have opposite causes and now suddenly have the same, working towards the same cause. I like that better. Every fast food is better outside of America, unfortunately. Every fast food? I don't think every fast food is better outside of America. Vietnamese fast food is pretty bad. If you still want to have the comedy elements, just make the main characters completely incompetent like Konosuba. I could, that's very slapstick. I do want to. I can explore the comedy. I can explore the comedy. The comedy sessions will just literally write themselves. Yeah, I think the comedy parts can definitely come up very organically without it being slapstick. Oh. summary. Here's the current summary. Okay. Absolutely going to explore, absolutely going to do, cliche rom-com without going overboard, of course. That's a good idea, actually. Maybe we have a chat about that. The tropes again. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. Good coffee. Let's see. Chunsa, do you want to read over the summary and let me know how you feel about it so far?
I'm still in an ad.
Oh. Do you want to let me share a screen with you so you can see everything live? Entire screen. There you go. See?
Yeah.
Maybe the place is freezing because of an ice cryptid. Perhaps it could be the key to the cure.
I like number 1 better than number 2.
Afraid the cryptid is a little too introduced to jumping the shark elements. Okay, so Chunsa just read the first one, second summaries. She likes the first one better. So okay, the first one here, I'm gonna we don't need a vote for this. I'm just gonna read this out loud real quick. Summary 1. So the first plot is bounty hunter rivals hunt a female outlaw that they used to know in the past. One of them gets poisoned at some point. Now the main character must work with the outlaw, who's female, to find a way to find a cure while traversing the cold desert winter. So the only difference really, aside from the defining the cure more, is that the male and female roles are reversed, right? So the reason why I wrote the second one is because I thought it would be a cooler romp if the two male characters were to travel together and have these like rom-com adventures, right? Oh, thank you. Thanks for the sub, Hinami. So, do you see my point?
I think you miswrote the summary then, or I'm misreading it.
What did you misunderstand?
Well, to me, the best scenario would be 2 male bounty hunters are chasing after a female outlaw, and then, you know, the male bounty hunters are like rivals, like, you know, they have history or whatever. But in the process, one of the bounty hunters gets poisoned, and through circumstances or whatever, the other bounty hunter, you know, agrees to help travel with them or help them like hunt down the cure. And like that's like, you know, they're sticking together, traveling through the universe, or I mean the desert, whatever. That's the journey.
Lunalita comes in, all caps, goes, "What is this?"
Oh, thank you, Hinami, for the sub.
Angel baby, Rosie, BL, let's go. Hello. Welcome back, girl. Angel baby is Rosie, everybody, if you guys don't remember. Well, I need to make it so that it doesn't read Spirit Box. For some reason, it's reading Spirit Box. One second here. Spirit Box. One second, guys. Sorry, I'm going to I need to do something to make it so the spirit box doesn't keep going. The way it does. YouTube to Twitch relay. Oh, that's not what I need. YouTube to Twitch. Oh, come on, buddy. Sorry. 1 second. Okay. Wait, guys. Pause. Sorry, 1 second. Wait. Sorry for the spam. Sorry, one second. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, sorry, 1 second. YouTube to Twitch. Oh shit. Spirit Box 3D. There we go. That's why I said. I told it to block Spirit Box. If user is Spirit Box 3D, yeah, then do not relay it back to Twitch. But it's doing it anyway. One second, guys. Sorry, 1 second. If it equals contains, if the user contains Spirit Box 3D, one break. Okay, wait, but it works for me. Sorry guys, 1 second. Okay, let me catch up. Let me catch up. Yeah, that kind of makes more sense. The ROM should be the two rivals, so there's recent their recent grows naturally. Yeah, the romance grows naturally, which is going to make sure to give a good reason why the main character is helping. Otherwise, it would be super obvious that they're doing it out of the kindness of their heart, aka having feelings already. Huh? What the fuck? Stop. The reason they're following is because the female bounty hunter / outlaw, whatever, the person that got poisoned, they both care about, and they don't want them to die. That's what we're going with here. And possibly one of the love interests actually poisoned that person but couldn't go through with like a murder, right, because of jealousy or whatever. I'm not sure yet, but we can explore that a little better later. I'm just imagining every time Chessa goes quiet, she's battling noodles. Where is Spirit Box is my bot that is on both, unless we want that to be the case when they fall for each other and then they get poisoned. I'm thinking that the poison person will be out of the romance at this point. Like, it will look like a triangle up until then, until they get poisoned, right? Or the cure is true love. That would be that's right, the cure was the friend you made along the way. I have no idea what you're planning then. Do what you want. What do you mean? Me? Come on, stop pushing back into Twitch. 1 second.
If you want to do the love triangle thing, then yeah, I think that sounds okay. If the girl is the one who gets poisoned and she's like, out of the, just out of the picture. So I mean, the two guys are like fighting to, go after the thing to cure her, whatever, and then bond on their silly little journey.
That's what I was imagining. But like, what were you imagining? would be like the character growth moment with the female protag following around.
Well, no,
journey.
the female outlaw wouldn't be following around. Like, you know, she's just doing her own thing, trying not to get turned into whatever the authorities or whatever for money. But let's say if man A gets poisoned while, like, you know, fighting against like the outlaw and man B at the same time or something, but man B feels like, you know, it was his fault that man A got you know, poisoned, and then he doesn't want to owe anything to this guy, so like just begrudgingly he's like, fine, I'll, like, you know, help you get rid of your poison, but you know, we have nothing to do with each other after this, kind of thing. But the love triangle thing works too.
So was your okay, so I'm gonna explore the thing that you were talking to me about before. Were you interested in the female being the outlaw and just kind of doing her own thing?
I thought you had written down the female was the outlaw.
That was the first summary, but the second summary was I flipped that, I believe.
Oh, okay.
No. That is how I wrote the first one, with the female being outlaw, and then the second one.
Yeah, I was mainly just working off of the first one.
No. We're just like, we're writing things down like a full idea, and then we're like expanding on that idea, or like changing things around for the next ideas, and we're gonna keep doing that until we get like a nice like summary. Perhaps.
Can you disable Spiritbot though? It's really distracting.
Yeah. Sorry. Let me. Sorry. I will read Lunalita's messages to you for now. Give me a second, because I don't know why Spiritbot isn't registering like it used to be. Okay. Perhaps the traveler together to find a cure. The poisoned one doesn't have to be completely absent. They could still come, just not be able to help as much. We could still involve them, yeah. The guys were originally fighting for the girl, but then they realized that the actual romantic tension was between the guys. Yes, that is the core. That's the core theme of this whole thing, is the rivalry. Hear me out. After the boys find a cure for the female, it's already too late. This is okay. I'm gonna ignore that. But why not let him die? I feel like the reason. But why not just let him die? I feel like the reason needs more development. We're gonna go, because we're going a little more lighthearted with this. Like, so the original pitch for that specifically was at what's the word? They were trying to like poison the love rival, but then couldn't fully go through with it because, oh, that's a bad person thing to do. So now they're really just like on this journey because of guilt. So like maybe at the very end they're like, hey, I got something to admit, you know, like I did this because of whatever, and then it goes, it's okay, I love you the way you are, whatever. It's something like that, you know. It's really bad, just a spitballing thing, but that's kind of like the idea I was trying to get across. Like, I don't want actual murder. Why are there females in a yaoi? They can exist in a yaoi. They're fujoshis. What's wrong with the triangle? There's nothing wrong with the triangle. Tell them I love them. Tell who you love who. What, Spiritbot? We're trying to get romance, not homies in a t-shirt. We're trying to get romance, not homies in a t-shirt. That's true. Okay. All right. Okay. Chunsa, can you read the second summary again and tell me and just kind of pick at it?
Bounty hunter rivals, male and female, that seem to have... Your head is in the way. Oh, never mind. I'm looking at the stream now. Or the Discord stream.
Yes.
Bounty hunter rivals, male and female, that seem to have romantic tension, go after an outlaw male that they used to know in the past. The female gets poisoned at some point. Now the main male must work with the outlaw to find a cure and grow their bonds while traversing the desert. The cure is rumored to be across the scorching desert that mysteriously begins to freeze over during their travels. Let's see the first one.
The cause of the freezing is possibly like a cryptid, or like or like a magical effect that is linked to some kind of like Christmas miracle or something. That's from Heartful, and we can expand on that. It doesn't need to be like exactly that. That's just an idea right on the spot.
If that's what you want to go with, then that's fine.
Is anything about this? Do you want to pick at anything about this?
No, I think it's okay.
Okay. Okay. You could also make a little bit of the comedy that the girl was trying to poison one of the guys, but she poisons herself. Make them. I don't think I want to go with the slapstick like incompetent like comedy. We've seen rom-coms where it's not just based on incompetence, because that's a little bit too clowny to me. I want to avoid that for now. We can explore that later. Also about the cryptid again. Well, yeah, it could be jumping at the shark. All it takes is good foreshadowing build up. Also about the cryptid again. Well, it could. Oh, wait. Oh, did you retype that? Yeah, no, I got it. Foreshadowing and build up. Yeah. No, it could be a cryptid. It could be a magical effect. I think I'm leaning more towards a magical effect. So M. Night Shyamalan. What? No, because that would be a twist. We're not looking at twists right now. Make them in common, but this would start the roll of the dice of the story. Oh yeah, for the poison thing. I think that's too much comedy, right, Chunsa? What do you think?
What's too much comedy?
Read what Hinami said. Something about like the read what Hinami said.
I think that level of incompetence is like fine, because at the end of the day, the female whatever is like not an important character, like you can use those kind of cannon fodders for whatever like purpose you need.
True, but I like the idea better that one of the guys tried to do it, like for one reason or another. We can figure it out why later, but for one reason or another, one of the guys tried to do it and then just like pussied out because he was like, well, because he's actually like deep down a good-hearted person, and at the end there's like a reveal, like, yeah, I did this. I can't forgive myself. Like the whole time, maybe that's kind of something that he, expresses, right? Like, I'm not a good person, and then the other person's like, why do you keep saying that? Like Diego from Ice Age. Sorry, I'm echoing because Chunsa's in the other room.
I mean, if that's the characterization you want to go with, then it's your story. You pick it.
I don't hate everything. I'm taking a lot of your ideas. I'm trying to do is I'm trying to temper the like overly slapstick comedy out of it, like even for example Scum Villain, right? There's no specific character that's just like overly incompetent. They do things because of a certain way that they are.
Well, no, that is like literally the whole premise. They were originally like incredibly incompetent and stupid and would always be digging their own graves and saying the wrong thing until Shan Xingqiu came along and basically straightened them out. But originally, they were that stupid.
No, they weren't like poison myself stupid, like step on a rake stupid,
No, they were kind of, at that level. They were constantly described as having like, absolutely no IQ in the original book.
Oh, well, yes, okay, yeah, but that wasn't the story that was being explored. That was, funny enough, that was the story that Shen Yuan hated. Why would I want to write that story? I want to write the story that came after.
You're not writing it at that level. It's okay if like, through a series, it's like remember when I was cooking that one day and like I freaking broke the egg in my hand and it went all over the floor, and then when I tried to grab the roll of like the paper towels, and then it fell off the sink into like that pot of like vinegar water and then soaked through. Like I'm not, usually that incompetent, but sometimes shit just happens.
Have a good night, Heartful. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the ideas, by the way. I mean, I like character who's trying to act hard, but is truly just soft. Yes, I like that a lot, but it sounds like a man child. I don't know. I think, okay, we can come back to it. Obviously, I can be convinced out of it, right? But I know right now, what I want to do is I want to keep the like jumping the shark out. I want to keep the slapstick to a minimum because I feel like that could come later on. I think like the comedy can come from like the awkwardness, right? Like once we like flesh
okay,
the
if that's what
characters
you want to
themselves
do,
out,
then do it. Why are you asking me then?
I'm just throwing out my thoughts right now. We can always come back to it and then actually like we can always come back to it and redo it. I'm asking you because I'm trying to temper, I guess, like what I'm feeling here. That slapstick may take it too far over to like, like Looney Tunes funny rather than like, awkward funny.
I mean, yeah, there are stories of all sorts of types, so you just pick whatever kind of like tone you want to go for.
I am just giving you stuff to work with. You insisted on comedy. I'm giving you comedy.
That's fine. That's fine. You're giving me comedy. That doesn't mean I need to take it wholesale. I'm just trying to tell you like why I feel like I don't want to do that. But again, we can totally come back and do it. Right? My little bro wants to know if this is Leo's idea or Chunce's idea. This is will you guys publish on AO3? No, I don't think I don't think I will. No, this I don't know. We'll see. This is my idea. Technically, well, this is Chunce's wish. She wanted this to happen.
What? What do you mean? When did I wish this to happen?
You've been asking me to write a BL for a while.
I have no recollection of this.
I'm sorry? You ask me this once a year.
What do you mean? Why would I want you to write a BL? I could write it myself.
Because you said you wanted me to do it because you wanted to see how I would write a BL story and take it seriously.
I have no recollection of this.
She's literally gaslighting.
Leo is gaslighting me. He's literally picking me up, putting me on a pan, and then putting that pan on the stove, and then turning the dial under the stove to turn it on. It's not me, Boba, I swear.
It was you.
I can't believe he's throwing me under the stove like this.
I'm not. You wanted me to write a BL, and that's perfectly fine. I'm totally willing to write a BL.
I do not remember this at all.
Yeah. By the way, Luna Lita said that. I'm just reading your messages.
It wasn't me.
Where will be able to read this? You can read this when I'm done with it. I will put it on my Discord, and then I'll figure out where to put it later on. Chun says gaslighting is bad. Is all Leo idea? I do not love BL. I do love stories though. I don't love BL. Don't lie to me. No. I'm trying to find where you asked me to write a BL stories. You definitely asked me to write it. You asked me like once a year. Anyway, I'll figure it out later. But this is where I got the idea from. Anyway. Okay, perfect. Yes, you'll definitely be able to read it. It's fine. Okay, again, we can explore the slapstick incompetency stuff. You know what? Actually, this is a good time to do this. Chunsa, can we walk through a bunch of like BL / like rom-com tropes, and just kind of like talk about them a little bit. That way we have some ideas to bounce off of. Yeah. Hello?
I mean, like, what do you want to start with?
Okay, so let's go with the rich and poor trope. I think we're gonna go with bounty hunter, which I guess like they can be rich and poor. So like the
bounty hunters are
rich.
usually more kind of like the edgy loner, like
Yeah.
I work alone kind of.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
a very popular one is Grumpy and Sunshine. One of them is like, you know, the really like abrasive, like, you know, get out of here. And then the other one is like ooh Sunshine and like I love everything. That's a very common one.
The Sunshine could be the outlaw, right? I think Grumpy
What, the
could be the bounty
girl?
hunter. No. We're moving on from the girl being the outlaw.
Okay, but why would an outlaw be the Sunshine? Like, why would an outlaw be so like happy and like, you know, carefree and innocent?
Sometimes the people who are the most downtrodden are the happiest.
Okay.
Or rather, not the happiest, but the cheeriest. It's a little different than happy. The cheeriest. You know?
Anyways,
like
there's gotta be like a
'Cause he's
only
crazy?
one bed sharing body heat
Okay,
scene.
One
given the
bed sharing
thing.
body heat. Yeah, because it's cold. Okay. Crazy X sane. Do we want to do Crazy X sane, or do we want to do Grumpy X sunshine?
I think Grumpy X Sunshine is a lot better.
Okay. I think the same thing, only because like if we're gonna be going with a comedy, I think Grumpy / Sunshine can actually have a lot more to explore. So like Grumpy is more like let's say like the like gritty like bounty hunter. I'm used to seeing these things on the streets, you know, like I've seen much crime.
I think the outlaw should be the grumpy one, and one of the bounty hunters should be the Sunshine, and then the female bounty hunter can just be like, you know, good like buddy with the Sunshine one.
Yeah, the female can be whatever. Okay, so what do you think? Do you think the bounty hunter should be Sunshine?
Yeah, that's what I think.
And does anybody have any pushback for that?
You not make your comment.
The one that totally acts passive needs to be a hardcore. Oh my god. Lunalita inserts Spider-Man pointing meme between me and Chunsa. Oh my god.
It wasn't me. I swear. I literally swear on my own goddamn life it wasn't me.
It was though. It was.
I like what Boba said. They should get like, you know, maybe caught by like even like a rival like bounty hunter gang at one point, so that they're both like, you know, tied together, and then they have to like work together to get free and, you know, escape.
1 second before we explore that real quick, the Hinami's like dom and sub, right?
I'm not into BDSM. I cannot help you there.
Oh. Okay. Well, let's explore that later then.
Hi, Brandon.
Okay, they get tied up for some reason. They get really close to smooching, tied up and close to smooching. Pastel!
Wow,
Hi!
Pastel
Oh, this is
rated.
unfortunate. Hi, how's it going? Hi, Brandon. Also, hi, Pastel. Thanks for rating in. I'm 3D by Leo. Right now, today I'm writing, but I usually do 3D, and here's my stuff.
Finally,
Everything's
my
so
time
perfect
has come.
Sorry.
You want that knife tip? Huh? How it feel though? 일단 fingers 비수주바 하지 말고 다 creative 난 여기 있어 네가 뭘 원하 잠시간은 난 항상 다른 조건을 있죠. Got it all under the stars.
What, you don't like close-up jorking? What's the problem with close-up jorking, huh? Hi, Pastel. It's been a while. Hello. Every time you play Apex, I want to play Apex. It's been so long. Can we get a shout out for Pastel Apocalypse, please? The ukulele player extraordinaire. The Pastel Pred Apocalypse. You know what I mean? Oh. Is the shout out happening? If it's not happening, can we get a regular shout out, please? It might be broken. If you can just get a regular shout out, it'll be fine. Thank you. Oh, there you go.
Oh my god.
Apex,
What?
look, that's what I said.
What?
I said Apex.
Oh my god, there's so many of you.
I've got these stats.
Fuck him up.
Guys, I swear I
Get
have
him.
super glide.
Get him, Pastel. Get him.
Trying to fucking do this all the time.
Have you been? It kind of sounds
No,
when you
definitely
say
not.
that.
No.
Hey, Zitama. Oh, okay.
God damn, my aim.
Yes, ukulele player. One second. Brandon, I can't believe you gave up your gooner roots to be here. Hey man, I'm gooning here too. Just man gooning. Hi. Today I'm writing a boys love story. I'm just writing out a bunch of like different outlines and stuff for it. We're coming up with a story and then I'm gonna write it like legitimately. That's one of the clips from the people who come into customs and only clip when they kill the streamer. Oh! I'm sorry. they had to get the trophy, you know what I mean? They're roommates. Look, it's just a miscellaneous idea, but here is the current outline right here. The bounty hunter rivals, they're both male and female, that seem to have a romantic tension. They go after an outlaw who is male that they used to know in the past. The female gets poisoned at some point. We're currently exploring how maybe the outlaw poisons the female because of maybe some kind of jealousy or something. But then couldn't go through with the murder, so then joins up with the main male to find a cure, and then they grow their boy love bonds while traversing the desert. The cure is then rumored to be across the scorching desert that mysteriously begins to freeze over during their travels. The cause of the freezing is possibly a cryptid or some kind of magical effect that is linked to some kind of Christmas miracle. So this is going to... Yes, sharing bed for warmth! She got it! She knows! She knows! Did you see that, Chunta? She wrote that without us telling. But yeah, the theme is gonna be Western holiday rom-com. And then we're writing out like some BL tropes or rom-com tropes. The little skinny one should act super passive, but be a hardcore dom. I will figure that out. I'll see if we want to do. Let's see, dom and sub. You want to be like skinny boy sub, skinny boy dom. I mean skinny boy dom, and then other person sub. I'll figure that out. What we want to do with that. We'll think about that. Tied up and close smooching, sure, okay. Please over. There's definitely gonna be. Yeah, I just read that. I mean, there. Oh, thanks for the 7 stream streak. Thank you for coming 7 times. I mean, there is a storm. One of them gets sick. They gotta use their bodies to keep warm. I mean, muscular sub is always nice. Big buff beef man sub. Okay, we'll explore that a little time. We'll explore that. Okay. Sharing body heat. Sickness? Question mark? Oh man. All right. Cool. Are there any other like tropes and BL tropes, rom-com tropes we want to explore here? Hello? I mean, muscular stuff is always, I like a fever. Yeah, okay. Like a fever, sickness, fever. This is fever. Fever from Oh. Okay. Is there any other like tropes or anything we should explore? Kind of add in? Like it could even be like comedy stuff, romantic stuff. You know. I know we want to do like the denial of feelings, right? Trope that the Brokeback Mountain has, except Brokeback Mountain was about actual like people loving each other and figuring that out, and there was a serious drama. Right?
I've never seen it.
That's fine. It's about like manly men in the West denying their feelings because you know that's how you're supposed to be. But
Yeah, that's a very common arc for one or both of them to be like, you know, surely I don't like him like that.
Luna Alita says, hello, Raiders. Hello. Thanks for lurking, Pastel. I really got to figure out this situation with the actually, Chunsa, do you want to let me give you this let me give you this thing, the link to it, so you can go and add things if you need to. I don't think you need to, but can you really quickly take down like tropes and ideas and stuff while I try to fix this really quickly, if you don't mind? I'm listening to you. The goat. Which one's the goat? Which one's the goat that sent you here? Sci-Fax said the goat sent me here. Who's the goat? He said I will find a waifu here? Okay, well there's a waifu at the bottom corner right there. That's a waifu. Chunsa, you want to say hi?
Hello.
Haida? Haida? Where's Heidelin? Where'd he go? Where is he? Where is he? Heidelin's the waifu. Hi guys, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it, man. Hello, I'm 3D by Leo. I do 3D modeling and stuff, but today I am doing I'm writing a boys love story. If you guys are interested in writing some boys love with me. Heidelin, what's up, buddy? Hello. I don't know, she's a bit small. I mean, she's just in her little like biscuit form. It's fine, you know. She could become big. She's like a Dragon Ball character, you know. Not character, like a capsule core item, you know. Just become big sometimes. Just as battling Noodle, that's true. Hello, fellow YT bros. Lunalita, this is Heidelin. He's a new friend of ours. We were doing Extra Life charity and stuff together. He plays D&D and stuff. Lunalita is if you guys know Enzio, Lunalita is Enzio's mother or father? Who's the one that does the rig? Mother, right? Leo's lost his sound. I'm talking to YouTube. Sorry. I'm talking to YouTube. I'm trying to fix the relay, but okay. Get ready for the spam. Sorry. I'm trying to fix the relay, that's all. Okay, so Lunalita is coming back through. Oh, hi, thank you. Papa, there we go. You're the daddy. I don't know, man. I might be full-time Warhammer. Yeah, I fucking noticed. Almost every time you stream you're doing Warhammer. Are you having a good time? Mr. Streams for like 8 hours a day? This guy. Okay, cool. Okay. Thank you, Shin Brian. That is helpful because then now I can see where that action's coming from. Action history, YouTube to Twitch relay. And let's see here. We are broadcast username me. Yep. Is moderator true? Spirit box. Oh no! Please don't. You sent Chunsa with me too, you little shit.
Why is my Fugi connected to you?
Cause you are. We're just hanging out, you know. Bro, my Tour
I
was been
see.
crazy fun. Yeah, Wookie Bro is like a gigantic Warhammer fan. Hope you do. Yeah, I'm doing well. Highland didn't win. What do you mean Highland didn't win? What did he lose? What did Highland lose? It's your fault. You know what? Look, it's fine. You're painting your minis right now. Oh yay! Thank you. He's painting he's painting his minis while watching his favorite streamer. No, I'm kidding. Okay, please don't hurt me. All right. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix this thing right now, real quick. Chancellor, do you mind? I'm not in the Game Awards. Why would you be in the Game Awards? No, the Gamer Awards. Shut up, dumb. What was he supposed to win? What was even his category? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Oh shoot. Okay, I'm getting links here. Sorry guys, sorry for the spam. I'm trying to figure out how to fix this these services real quick. Video by Leo's Spirit Bot 3D is in, yeah. If you know what, I'm just gonna have to say, if maybe I'll add if it's a moderator. If is moderator is true, then false. Okay, can someone type in Twitch, please? Hey, great. Okay, cool. Now we can talk normal again. Okay, now we can talk. Good. Now we can talk normal again. I don't know why I wasn't registering the username, but now we can talk normal again. Great. Welcome back, everybody. I fixed it on the fly without panicking too much. I just needed to be quiet. All right, coming back here. I'm gonna eat lunch now. Okay, bye, Luna. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Category of favorite male Smentai VA. Oh, stop it. Some French dude won it all. Oh, not that French. Not the French. I'm a good mode water. I'm a good mode water. What the fuck? What's happening? Hey, Hypnotic, how's it going? Little shit. Hello. Okay, now you guys can talk with each other now, without things being a problem. Yeah, west side, stop. East side. Hypnotic, we're writing a boy kissing story right now. So right now the premise is the theme is going to be a Western holiday rom-com. The prompt currently is, sorry, not like ChatGPT prompt, but like a prompt for me is bounty hunter rivals, male and female, that seem to have a romantic tension, go after an outlaw who is a male that they used to know in the past. The female gets poisoned at some point. Now the main male must work with the outlaw to find a cure and then grow their bonds while traversing a desert. The cure is rumored to be across a scorching desert that mysteriously begins to freeze over during their travels. The cause of the freezing is possibly some kind of cryptid or maybe magical effect that is linked to some kind of Christmas miracle of some sort. That is the current thing. So you're a gay story writer? I'm not a gay story writer! This is for a milestone! I don't do this normally! Don't do this! This is gonna be like gay Shanghai Noon, but gay. Oh no, that's right! Ah, you're right. That is what's gonna be. Oh man. Alright, bro, gonna get some food. Yay! Alright, no worries, dude. Thank you. Thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for bringing people over, buddy. I hope you find your Oshi someday. Your gay Oshi. What's wrong with being a gay story writer? Nothing's wrong with being a gay story writer. I am not a gay story writer. That is not what I do, you know? I mean, it's totally okay. It's totally okay to be a gay story. I'm just not one of those. It's okay. It's all I'm saying. I must also leave goodbye, friend of Hido who writes gay. I don't write gay shmentai. Stop it. I'm not gay story writer by Leo. Stop it. Or you're writing one makes you one now. No, it's just the one. It's just the one. It's just the one. See that? Just got a kiss. I just got a kiss and the big D from Dylan. I know you're jealous. What the fuck is happening? What is happening? No, I'm not a gay story writer. Just like it on defeat. That's debatable. That's debatable. Okay, Chansa. BL rom-com tropes. We got the grumpy and the sunshine. We got the one bed sharing body heat. That's obvious. We're gonna talk about the dom and sub. We don't have to do like dom and sub. We can do the bottom and top, right?
Well, I mean, the most reasonable, like, logic would dictate that the grumpy one is probably like the taller, bigger one, so they would probably be the top. And then the sunshine one is usually like, you know, the twink, aka the bottom. Also, you've always told me that you don't like feet, so I'm very confused as to what the truth is.
Huh? That's not true. What? Hang on. All right, okay. To be clear, and to be entirely clear without being vague, I think feet can look really nice, right?
So you
I
like
don't
feet.
hate feet. Feet can be really nice.
Did you know the VT? So VT stands for Vermont.
It is Vermont. It's true.
It is. You've got me cornered.
Boba wants to be top to be TOP. Okay, was able to pause painting. Whatever that knocking is from, your stream keeps freaking me out. I checked my doors and windows twice. Then I had one of the headphones on to listen and realized it was sorry. yeah. That's the whole point. It does freak a lot of people out. How's your painting going, dude? I mean, the top can be prettier one. I mean, they can both be pretty, right? Once it's polished, it will be forever tied to. Ah, no, you're right. Exactly. He says, I just say I love feet. I love pretty tops though. Yeah, it's true. Why is YouTube now recommending 5 ways to come out of the closet? you know, maybe that's a sign, buddy. You know, it's okay. We love you for who you are. It's 2025. So like, if anybody judges you for that, you send them over here. I'll fight them. I'll fight them for you. Rather than be cliche at the top being the manly one. Oh. Mostly harmless obelisk. Hello, hi. Thanks for raiding in. I really appreciate it. I'm 3D by Leo. I usually do 3D modeling, animation, and game development, but today I'm writing a BL. Here's some stuff to do.
Finally, my time has come.
You want that knife tip? Huh? How it feel though? 일단 fingers 비수주바 하지 말고 가기에 뒤부터 여기 있어 네가 뭘 원하든지 가는 난 항상 다른 조건을 잊죠. We've got it all under the stars.
Thank you for raiding in. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. What were you doing? I don't have anything that indicates what you were doing, so I don't have that command. Chansa, can you go ahead and shout out mostly harmless obelisk, please? Thank you. Much appreciated. But yeah, I'm 3D. Hi, I'm in the void. Okay, what have I actually walked into? I'm a Sue Heidelin. No, don't sue Heidelin. You're in a really cool thing. Hello. I was doing a reading of Turn of the Screw, a classic gothic horror book. Figured I'd raid into somebody on the writing and reading category, and doubly fitting as I was watching Banana Fish. Let's go. I hope you weren't watching Banana Fish I hope you weren't watching Banana Fish with the AI stuff. I was recommended to well, I wasn't recommended. I asked Chunsa if I should watch it. She said it's this and this except sad, and I'm like, I love sad. Like, I will totally do that. Good. Yeah. Okay. I'll give it a watch. I'll give it a watch. Yeah. But I've been on I wouldn't say a BL kick. It's more like a wuxia kick with Chunsa, with Moda Zuchi and also Scum Villain System. Is that what it is, Chunsa?
No, it's well, specifically you should be saying Danmei, because what I've been force feeding you is specifically Danmei.
Sure, but like I'm saying wuxia because like the reason I like those things less about the Danmei,
the two
more about the
Danmei
wuxia
that
part.
I made you, consume are like in the Xianxia wuxia like setting. Yes.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, it's not the BL part that brings me in. It's the story part of it. Painting all those really tiny guys for epic scale, little babies. My wife likes to call them. Just paint them in little babies. You know what I mean? Trauma. Stop. Not trauma. Banana Fish. Okay. I'll give Banana Fish a watch then, because like it sounds like something I would actually like a lot. Just because like I do really like sad things. But right now okay. And keep in mind, I'm approaching this entirely seriously. Okay? Entirely seriously. Oh, do you mind posting the names of those stories you just mentioned? Oh, Chunsa, can you post them, please? They're really, really good stories. I highly recommend Moda Zuchi, because that has an incredible storyline. How do we actually, Chunsa, do you want to summarize it without spoiling it? Because it is one of your favorite stories, and like I absolutely loved it. There's a live action drama of it, and there's also an anime of it. If you're going to be watching it, I recommend the live action and then the anime. You should just read it.
If Obelisk is like a reader, because Leo is very much not a reader.
Nope.
But Obelisk, if you like reading novels, then I highly encourage you to just read the original novels first.
Yes.
They're all like officially translated into English, so.
Yes. Definitely read. Definitely read it. But if you want to see like see a show of it, like it's there. I would say it doesn't ruin it, right? Like it does follow through, but there are like some like there are some parts that, okay, here's how we defined it, is that the show was really good. It was missing context. The anime adds more context to it, but it's a much better companion piece to the live action than a standalone anime.
At the end of the day, nothing is better than the original novels, and they said they like visual novels and light novels, so that's right up your alley.
Okay, there you go.
But as
Thank
far
you,
as
thank you.
like slight, I guess, precursors to each series, so Scum Villain is the author's first novel, so she's published 3 novels that are extremely popular and well known in the Danmei sphere. They basically were the ones that kind of put Danmei on like the international map and made it like a huge genre for Westerners to follow as well. But Scum Villain was her first story, and it's very there's a lot of like comedic elements. It's a little bit like slapstick and absurdist at times. Because she wrote it when she was in like high school. It still has a great story, lots of fun characters and plot, but it definitely doesn't take itself like as seriously. It's a little bit meta in that way, but it's a very fun read, and it kind of gets you into like the spirit of things. And then Moda Zushi is the second one, and none of these are like in the same world, or they're not connecting in any way, but thematically they have a lot of similar things, and the setting is like, a cultivation, like historical fantasy, ancient China, martial arts kind of thing. But Moda Zushi is my absolute favorite out of the 3 books she wrote, and it has great overall plot. Like you don't even have to be in it just for the romance, because the plot is that enjoyable and interesting, with lots of great side characters, and it's just a very I think, enjoyable read. And after you read it, I would definitely recommend watching the live action adaptation. It's available on Netflix. It's called The Untamed. And that is, I think, a really fun watch to see after you've read the original story.
Oh, Chunsa, bad news.
What?
The Untamed was taken off Netflix.
Wow, when?
I
Yo,
don't
that's
know.
like
I
that's a hate crime. What the fuck?
recommended it to somebody, and then they looked it up and they couldn't find it, and then
What country are they in? Are they in America?
Oh, that's a good
Because it could
point.
be region locked.
No, that's a totally good point. You're right. That's a good point. I don't recall who I asked.
No,
to
I
read
swear
it.
to God, when we were pulling up Bon Appetit, Your Majesty, like yesterday, I saw The Untamed just like, under like recommendations or whatever. So I'm pretty sure it must be a region thing.
Okay, maybe it is. Maybe you're right. Okay. Cool. Good. In that case, everyone please watch that. Yeah. Anyway,
But I
The-
still always recommend the novels first. Leo just is allergic to reading.
I don't
He's
like
illiterate.
reading. Yeah, I'm illiterate. Pizza Hurrah likes MXTX as well.
Yes!
Yeah, we're getting more Fujos in here. Let's fucking go. I love Fujos. Haha.
You're married to one!
Wow, no way. Thanks for the explanation about
Surprise!
Donmei. I've heard of Scum Villain before, but now I'll give it a read. Scum Villain extra chapters just came out like what, last month? 2 weeks ago? Something like that?
Yeah.
So like very, very recent. So that's probably why you've been hearing a little bit more about it. I'm in the middle
It's
of reading it.
making its resurgence. It's having its a little renaissance, if you will.
I really hope that they try to do the anime again, because like even the really shitty 3D anime they did was not too bad.
It's fun. It's just
Yeah,
a
it was
really, fun story.
Mm-hmm. I would love to see it animated. Yeah. Oh, did you explain the third one?
Well, the third one is the one that I have the least, like, I guess, interest and attachment to, just because when I read it, there was just like so many characters and side plots, and I'm just too stupid to like follow everything. And also I found the main
Okay, thanks,
couple
Boba.
like less fun or like interesting. I mean, they're cute, like
Yeah,
don't get me wrong,
TGCF.
they're definitely like, endearing, but I just, didn't get into it as much. But it's called Heaven's Official's Blessing, TGCF. So if you're interested in like, that one, I feel like it was a little bit more, I guess, like not serious in a way, because it definitely has a lot of like lighthearted parts as well, but maybe just like a little bit more mature in tone, not in like content, but it wasn't as childish, I feel. But like, not to say that the childishness of the first ones was like bad. Noodle!
Pizza said that you need to read Husky and his white cat Shizun.
Oh yeah, no, I read like maybe 75% of it when it was still like being in the middle of translating, but now that it's like fully translated, I'm gonna start over from the beginning and finally finish it off. Noodle! Stop it!
Noodles our cat. Sorry. Sorry, she's screaming. Dude. I was gonna say I'm not sick of the word Shizun, but like Shizun is like in my head now. Every time I hear that word, I'm like, oh, Shizun. Roman. This man, oh my god, I all these BL stories, I love men loving each other in these really fun magical lands. Leo, you gotta read Horus Heresy. the grim dark 40k novels where there are 15 factions that all betray each other and no one's actually a good guy. That's But yes, I love. I'm both looking forward to and loathing starting it up again, because once it's over, it's over. Oh yeah, there are a lot of men, a lot of broken hearts. You know what? It may as well be the point. She knows what to call the Buddha in Chinese also. Oh really? Huh? How do you tell the difference? Just context, I guess. Some dark romances. Oh man. There is one dark romance. I think everyone knows it's the webtoon. That's just like an abusive story, but I forget what it's called. I'm sure Chunsa knows it. Anyway, sorry. Back to my writing. Okay, so here's the theme of the story is going to be a Western holiday rom-com. This is all voted. This is all voted for. Okay, so this is not just. This isn't because of me. I'm trying to take this as seriously as I can. Right. So it's gonna be a Western holiday rom-com. So it's gonna be bounty hunter rivals. Both a male and a female go after an outlaw who's male. That they both used to know in the past. The female gets poisoned at some point for one reason or another. I haven't totally cemented that yet. And now the main male must work with the outlaw to find a cure and grow their bond. So now both the males will be together while traversing the desert. The cure is rumored to be across a scorching desert that mysteriously begins to freeze over during their travels. The cause of the freezing is possibly some kind of cryptid or a magical effect that's linked to some like a Christmas miracle of some sort. Still trying to think of that. It doesn't need to be a Christmas miracle either, because it's the holidays, so it could be something similar to that. Like maybe we celebrate Fixmas or something. I don't know. We'll see. But that's the current very brief draft. Right now we're trying to pick up some BL and rom-com tropes for these characters. It's either like it's the grumpy and the sunshine. There's the one bed sharing body heat. There's the dom and the sub, or the top and the bottom. There's being tied up and then becoming close to smooching trope. There's also like denying feelings, but that's a little more serious, a little more dramatic. So we're just trying to like add more to that, because like I'm not exactly an expert in these things. Thanks for lurking. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for reading in, by the way, again. Hey Doodle. I will check your sorry. There it is. But we're just trying to pick up some tropes and stuff right now. If anybody has any more tropes, Chunsa, can you go through this list and see if there's any other tropes that we want to add, maybe? Wookiee Life Day. I'm not do Star Wars stuff. Chunsa? Hello?
I don't have any others off the top of my head.
Okay, so we're just gonna keep it at that. Now let's go to the characters. We're gonna flesh the characters out a little more. So I'm gonna say characters. So we already have 3 established characters. So we're gonna have the bounty hunter good, bounty hunter not as good, and we're gonna have the outlaw. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and expand on these characters here. She's battling new, that's true. Okay, you're gonna need filler characters now. I may need filler characters, but let's focus on the main characters for now. The filler characters
Ad is about to start.
Okay, so let me just kind of fill this out while you guys are in ads. Okay, so the outlaw. No, sorry. Bounty hunter female, excuse me. And male. So we're gonna go ahead and just kind of split these guys up a little bit here. All right. So bounty hunter male, we'll give him a name later, but let's say that he is a the sunshine personality type, always able to find cheer in whatever situation he is in, despite his occupation. He just wants to do good. He just wants to do good. I'm just gonna leave it there for now.
I recommend the male and female bounty hunter having like, you know, a sibling like relationship. Maybe they grew up together, or one of them was like taken in by the other's family, like, you know, because their parents died because of they were killed by bandits or something like that.
Okay.
But the male bounty hunter has only ever seen the female bounty hunter as like a sister deep down.
What do you think about he just wants to do good, and he wasn't actually always a bounty hunter? He's only a bounty hunter because the female bounty hunter told him about the outlaw.
Oh, so he's just like a fan
Like a
of the
deputy.
outlaw, and he's like, oh hell yeah, I'll chase after this man.
No. He wants to like he knows him, and he goes, oh, I know there's good in him. Like I need to go get him before like somebody else does, kind of thing.
So they have a history.
That's always been the case. They all three of them have a history.
Also, I have to go away for like 10-15 minutes.
Okay, well, what do you think about that before you go?
I'm indifferent to it. If that's what you want to do what you want.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave that alone for now then. So what your thing was that she is the big sister of the story. She's the big sister. So we're not. So we're going away from the love triangle situation, which is what we wanted to try to work in there. We'll figure that out. Sorry, can you repeat what you said about the female outlaw again? Oh, you're just gone. Okay, that's fine. She's the big sister of the story. She's worked the bounty hunter for longer and has seen more than the male. I'm just gonna say that for now. Outlaw is going to be previously knew both of the bounty hunters, now downtrodden and now downtrodden away from his home. No, now downtrodden away from his home town. He finds himself being wanted. Now downtrodden, he finds himself being a wanted criminal. Okay, somehow, for some reason, a wanted criminal. Okay, I'm gonna add this part in here. I'm gonna say, in order to get out of his situation, he attempts to kill his pursuers via poison, but immediately regrets his decision. Now he must work with the male bounty hunter to find a cure. I guess the outlaw is trying to become the main character, which is cool. And he must work with the bounty hunter to find a cure. To find a cure to rectify his wrongdoings, while keeping it secret. While keeping it a secret, in case everything goes awry. Okay. What do you think about that? Okay, Slay. Thank you, Boba. All right, so we're fleshing the characters out. It really looks like the outlaw is becoming like the main character here, which is cool. So let's read off the male bounty hunter. He's like the sunshine personality type. He's always able to find cheer whatever situation he's in, despite what his occupation is. He just wants to do good for the town. I want to say that he wasn't always a bounty hunter, and he's along for the ride with the female bounty hunter, but I feel like maybe that's like taking away his agency too much. But I don't know. What do you think? So my idea, so let me write it down, and we can totally reject it. I just want to get the idea down. So let's he wants to do it good for the town. He was not always a bounty hunter and only became one when hearing about only became one like a deputy to find the outlaw who he was good friends with in the past. Hello! Hi, Sono Nocturna, Mr. Sleepy, I believe. It's been a long time. How's it going? I'm 3D by Leo. I do 3D stuff. And here's stuff without it.
Finally, my time has come.
You want that knife tip? Huh? How it feel though? 난 fingers 비수줍어 하지 말고 가기에 두고 난 여기 있어 네가 뭘 원하든지 간에 난 항상 다른 조건을 있죠. We've got it all under the stars.
Hello, welcome back. Hi, I'm 3D by Leo. I do 3D stuff. That was an example of some of my works. I right now I'm actually writing a BL novel. So if you guys know anything about BL, boys love, that's what we're currently writing. Hey, Creamy Cheesy, how's it going? Cream Cheesy, I'm sorry. It was incredible. Thank you, I guess. Appreciate it. What were you guys up to? What were you doing? Let me go ahead and shout you out. Sono Noctura. Dude, when you changed your name, I was so confused. I was like, who the fuck's this guy following? Yo, watching the Game of Tell, yeah, let's go. What were you guys excited about the most?
Sleeves?
Look at that boy.
The sleeves?
Oh, with his nice little hat. Look at that. Is that a ghost?
That works, yeah. That works.
Oh no, it's a pillow. Oh no. Perfect. That's the exact outfit we're gonna be making our boys wear. Yes, chaps.
Presets, because they fucking go balls to the wall with this shit, and it's awesome.
No, legitimately, I'm supposed to be right now writing a Western holiday rom-com, and I'm gonna give them some chaps. Yeah, so what were you what were you guys most excited about? I only saw a little bit of it, like the first half of it, but I didn't watch all of it. It's been a while, guys. Hello. I hope you guys are doing well. Maybe the outlaw had something to do with the winter desert thing. The crime that got them the bounty helped cause the I like that. Hang on. Goes awry. He also knows why the desert has frozen over. In fact, something he did was what caused what earned him the bounty. I really like that. I really like that idea. Oh my god, yes, please. Wait, what did you say yes, please to? Oh, the chaps? You should have seen it with Mega Man. Oh, wait, Mega Man? Wait. What? Wait, I missed it. What happened with Mega Man? Are they coming with a new one? Is it another side scroller? What's going on? Mega Man Legends? What's happening? Wait, pure joy to pure anger? Oh no! Oh no! I'm super happy about Total War 40k and Divinity. Oh, there we go. Hell yeah. Roman, did you know about that? Total War 40k? Divinity 3. I haven't played Divinity 1 or 2. I have them. And I played a little bit of them, but I haven't finished it at all. I haven't even played Baldur's Gate yet. Yeah, that's a really good idea. This is adorable. What, the writing? Yes. New Mega Man 2027. Is it good? Is it gonna be good? I haven't seen anything about it. Like, you said pure anger, so what does that mean? Divinity 2 is your favorite game? Hell yeah. I played a little bit of it. I really like how they have like the physics and stuff on it, which I assume is like kind of like how Baldur's Gate is, which I haven't played it yet. So I did see something about it, but I'm gonna look into it after you stream. Okay, it looked phenomenal. Okay, then what was the pure anger about? Cheesy said the pure joy to pure anger switch was amazing. What? My childhood met. Wait, was the pure joy to anger me or so? Oh, the 2-year wait. Oh no! Oh no! Hang on. Nope. Let's see, Mega Man 2027. Oh,
Leo hates everything.
oh, that's so. Oh god, that's so great. That scared the crap out of me. I really didn't like that. I don't hate everything. Is that true? He looks like a VTuber. Ooh, I really like the art. Holy. I wonder how it controls. I imagine it feels almost like the difference between Ender Lilies and Ender Magnolia, where like Ender Lilies it was in Ender Lilies it was like still 2D art, so it felt like really natural. It felt really good to move around. And then Ender Magnolia is 3D, so it felt not as nice, but it wasn't bad. It just didn't feel as great as Ender Lilies did. I love the art though. Look at that. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of how skinny he is though. This is a little skinny boy. Anyway. I screamed and then I got mad. I'm excited and happy. Is it weird? Is it weird I want a tad clunk? What is a tad clunk? What's a tad clunk? I'm gonna hop offline and quake. Oh, it's quaking? Oh, be safe. Be safe, Hinami. Be safe. Thanks for the ideas, by the way. I really appreciate it. I took a lot of your ideas. Just because I didn't take some of them doesn't mean I hate you. God. Like a little stiff movement, kind of like his classic feel. Yeah, no, that's kind of what I was thinking too. That's exactly what the difference between like Ender Lilies and Ender Magnolia is that in Ender Lilies there was like that sprite clunk, right? Like it still felt like they were moving through the environment, but then when it moved over to Ender Lilies was like that, but then Ender Magnolia used like tweening and puppet tools, which then felt like it was more like gliding, and I didn't really like that feel. It didn't feel right, you know. But seeing like the movement here, I'm not hearing the sound effects or anything, but he looks heavy, right? He looks like he is still clunky enough to make it feel like it is still like a Mega Man game. I just like it. I don't know. My first thought is it might feel a little weird at first. That's kind of that's where I'm sitting at. I told you I had a quake an hour ago. Another bad one after. Oh, sorry, I didn't read that. There was like a lot of messages. Another bad one after talk, but bad tsunami alerts are back up. Okay, be safe. Please be safe. Thanks for distracting you in a good way. Okay, yeah, no worries. Please be safe. Get me updated once everything calms down. Slash the other way around. Make sure everyone knows that you're make sure everyone knows where you are. Like a little stiff to his movement. Oh yeah, I read that. Sorry. Yeah, so that was kind of my thought. Just give me Zero. He's cooler. Oh my god, this man with a basic taste. Zero's cooler. He has a ponytail. He's red and bigger. Uses a sword. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Nobody talks about Sigma. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I've actually always been a fan of X more than Zero, but I do acknowledge that Zero is like objectively cooler in a lot of ways. But that's because he's like, you know, Zero is made to look cooler than look and be cooler than Mega Man. That was like the whole point. You know, like why would you want to be just a copy of Mega Man or a Mega Man that isn't cooler? It's like kind of like playing Sonic the Hedgehog and then being allowed to play like Big the Cat, you know? Like why? The worst experience ever, frankly. Okay. Okay. Chancellor, you back yet? Shadow is cooler. Shadow's too edgy, I think. I don't think Shadow is cooler. I think Shadow is trying to be cooler. I don't think Shadow is cooler. I think Shadow is what the Japanese think Americans want. You know? Which is actually why they gave him guns. That's like that's the reason why they gave him guns. Because they're like, they're not playing enough Sonic. We gotta give him guns. Shadow's Keanu Reeves, so therefore it's cool. You know. All right, okay. All right, I give you that. I gotta watch that movie. Gotta go. Have a good writing session. Thank you, Cheesy. Thank you. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in, guys. Appreciate it. Okay. I guess Chuncha's still gone. Alright, Leo, must go for I woke in the morning, but have an amazing stream. I also thought we need an awkward moment between the love interest to boost one MC's suave factor. Oh, thanks for following, man. Much appreciated. Just thought we need an awkward moment between the love interest to boost. Oh yeah, no, there's gonna be plenty of awkward moments. So I'm gonna write down like one of the tropes to be like, okay, the awkward moment so the main character looks cooler. I'm cool with that. I'm alright with that. Okay, cool. I think we're having a bit of an issue squeezing the holiday part in here. I think Boba had a point though in saying maybe instead of Christmas Miracle, it's like a holiday that they celebrate, right? Like within that town, they're preparing for some kind of holiday, and then like the outlaw caused it by doing a heist. I don't know. No, maybe that's maybe it's like no. Okay, we okay. I think at some point we gotta focus on how to make it a holiday thing. It needs to be a little more focused in that regard. This is gonna be a short story too. Like it's gonna be like discovery, adventure, discovery, adventure. Sorry. Yeah, discovery, adventure, and then climax, whatever. Cool. But I kind of like where it's going right now. I gotta figure out what the comedy part of it is gonna be, because I'm clearly not very good at writing comedy. But yeah, cool. Thanks for rating in, by the way. Much appreciated, man. Okay, let's see. Excuse me. Oh, is it not working? Oh, that's not good. 1 second. No, I think guessing game is where it was at. Nope, that's a code word. That's snowman. Wait. Wait, where the fuck did it go? Outfit change, fireball. Code word. Throw snowball right here. Throw. Oh. Oh, okay. Throw isn't working. Interesting. Oh, there's the throw function. What the heck? What happened? Oh. Oh, right. The throw prop got got annihilated. Prop source, target character. Nope. Actually, it's gonna be a scene object, and the scene object is going to be scene object is going to be the offset, character head offset. Sounds for launch, sounds for impact, and random float. Wait, what was this? Oh, scale. There you go. I am gonna change this from quirky animals to snowball now, though. I do want my stuff. I do want to react to it though, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah, okay, not bad. Character impact sound. Impact sound. There we go. There. Josie, how's it going, dude? Holy shit. My dude, my guy. Guys, if you please, if you are on Twitter or Instagram, follow Jose Sculpts. They just released this insane sculpt of Kiara with her back full open. It was crazy. Jump scare, bro. Sorry. Sorry. I wasn't looking at the chat. My bad. Sorry. You owe us a few. Oh, I do. There you go. a little bit sneaky Leo. Hi, Harpy. How's it going? Hi. Hello. I hope you're doing well, dude. I hope you're doing well. Chester's getting hit too. Good. Good. Hi. So I am writing a BL story today. If you guys wanted to help out a little bit. Right now it is BL is boys love, by the way, in case anybody doesn't know. The theme is Western holiday rom-com right now. Yeah. Of course, dude, you are a sick sculptor. I need to get as good as you for sure. I'm doing well, just woke up kind of. Oh, I see. I mean, I'm sure it's like, what time is it over there right now, actually? So the theme's gonna be Western holiday rom-com. And the current prompt is a bounty hunter rivals, a male and a female. I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, I'm gonna ignore the romantic tension. They go after an outlaw that they used to know in the past, so they both know that outlaw. The female gets poisoned at some point, and now the male must work with the outlaw to find the cure and grow their bonds while traversing the desert. The cure is rumored to be across the scorching desert that mysteriously begins to freeze over during the travels. The cause of the freezing is possibly some kind of cryptid or a magical effect. I'm gonna say it's possibly a magical effect. I prefer that over the cryptid, but we can explore that later. That is linked to some kind of Christmas miracle, or I'm gonna say instead of Christmas miracle, it's gonna be a holiday miracle, because we're gonna try to do a holiday thing. How about I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. I'm trying to work through things. I'm trying to catch up with a lot of work and stuff right now, because important things are due sooner than later, and a lot of problems are getting in the way. So I need to figure that out. But other than that, I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. I'm managing a lot better now that the game. I made a game in case you weren't there. I made a game for fucking why? I made a game for Extra Life charity back in September up to November or so. and it's like a battle royale game. I don't have it up right now, but it's a stream game that you can play as a chatter. There are a lot of things that need to be fixed for it, but like for the most part, it got done. I need to polish it at this point, but that was taking up all my time and all my brain power, so it was kind of it was getting a little like dicey. But good news is that we individually raised $900 for Extra Life charity, which is for like child illness research, and it goes to children's hospitals and stuff. And as a team, we raised at this point, I believe, $13,050. I think that's the total. Yeah. Roll rom-comedic, stop it. It's 6 a.m. here, sick and just tuned into your apparently BL story. Yeah, it is a BL story. I need to write the whole thing. But I'm just like getting ideas and stuff today, which like we came up with a lot of really good ideas. But yeah. Sorry you're sick though. Drink plenty of water. Drink plenty of orange juice and stuff. Keep being cool, Harpy. Keep being cool. Anyway. So right now we have a bunch of like tropes that we're trying to do in the middle of it. Obviously we need to get a bunch of like comedy stuff in, you know. Get the drama in, get the comedy in. The first character is a bounty hunter male. He's a sunshine personality type. He's always able to find cheer in whatever situation he's in despite his occupation. He just wants to do good for the town. This is just an idea. I don't know if I like it or not, but he wasn't always a bounty hunter. He only became one for this instance because so they can find the outlaw he was good friends with in the past before someone else can find him. And the other bounty hunter is a female who is like the male's older sister. She's more like the gritty type of bounty hunter, and has seen and done more than he has. The outlaw seems to be the main character. He previously knew both of the bounty hunters. Now he's downtrodden. He finds himself being a wanted criminal for one reason or another. In order to get out of a situation, he attempts to kill his pursuers via poison, but immediately regrets his decision. Now he must work with the male bounty hunter to find a cure to rectify his wrongdoings, while keeping it a secret in case anything goes awry. He also knows why the desert has frozen over. In fact, something he did caused it, and what earned him the bounty was what caused it, and what earned him.
Yo, how long do you
bounty.
plan this to be? Like, how many chapters, words?
I don't know how many words or chapters. I'm just gonna do like a quick, like.
So like, do you
I don't
expect
know.
to like finish the whole story that you want to tell, or you're just gonna like, go with like a little excerpt or something?
I have no idea. I have no idea what I want to do right now. I want to do a shorter story. It's definitely not going to be a long one like yours. Like, it's not going to be a bunch of adventures. It's just going to be like the one adventure, That's my point right now. Hell yeah, man. You guys are amazing. Thank you. I'm still taking donations up until the end of the year. You don't have to donate. I'm just saying, if anybody does want to donate and are interested in donating, I am still taking it up until the end of the year. And if we get to $1,000, which is just $100 more, I will do a face cam stream at some point. I just smiled right now, but you couldn't see that. But yeah, still laying down in bed. Well, yeah, it's 6 in the freaking morning, dude. Go back to sleep. Drink some orange juice. Rest. rest. Sleep. Yeah, usually like when I'm sick and I want to watch streams, I just put something on. I just lay next to the phone and just like kind of drift off. That's what I usually do. I do that at night sometimes too. Oh, it'd be crazy to have a face reveal. Me? Yeah. yeah. Roman. It'll be crazy to have a face reveal, man. Like, I wonder what you look like. This man sees me like almost every day of the week.
Oh, I didn't realize that was Roman.
Yeah, it's Roman.
Hi, Roman. The name makes sense now.
Yeah. This guy. Wookie Roro, by the way, at some point in time, I don't know when, but he's gonna start making Warhammer painting content. Maybe 3 to 5 years in the future. But he's actually a really, really good painter. If anybody wants to follow him, shoot, what the heck is your thing again? 1 second, sorry. I see it all the damn time. If you guys are interested in Warhammer and Warhammer painting and miniatures and stuff, he's very, very good. Well, I don't know if you want me to tell anybody. Eventually, yeah, but it's
Hello, Hit.
There you go, yeah. The mini creative on Instagram. Okay, cool. I didn't know if you wanted me to say anything, so I didn't. Sorry. I started realizing like maybe you didn't want you didn't want that out there. The mini creative. Yeah, the mini creative on Instagram. If you guys want to follow him, he again like his paints are like incredible. He submits to like I wouldn't say a contest, but like a what would you call it, Roman? What would you call it? Like he puts an entry in every single month for this like podcast, and they usually show it off, and it's like all the tiny details. It's insane. I'm still laying down. Yeah, I read that. Sorry. I'll be there for the reveal. My face reveal. Okay. I mean, assuming that even happens. Hi, Hit. Hi, Jung. 0318. How's it going? I'm writing about boy love right now. You wanna help me write it? So right now it's gonna be a Western holiday. Oh man, I've read this like 1,000 times right now. Do you know liverwurst? The food? Yes. What about it? Tell of many war hipsters challenge. Oh, it's a challenge every month. That's crazy to do every month, dude. Just painting your little babies, you know? It's a Western holiday rom-com. These are just like a bunch of conflict ideas that we had, but we have narrowed it down to bounty hunters who are rivals, both male and female, go after an outlaw who is male that they used to know in the past. The female gets poisoned at some point. Now the main male must work with the outlaw to find a cure and grow their bonds while traversing the desert. The cure is rumored to be across the scorching desert that mysteriously begins to freeze over during their travels. The cause of the freezing is possibly a magical effect that is linked to some kind of holiday miracle of some sort. So the bounty hunter is going to be like a happy-go-lucky guy. And the reason he's even a bounty hunter is because he heard about the outlaw through his partner, who is the female bounty hunter. And his goal is to get to this outlaw before someone can get to him first. Somebody who has less, less charitable things to do to him. The outlaw, who's looking like our main character right now, previously knew both the bounty hunters, now is downtrodden and finds himself being a wanted criminal. In order to get out of a situation, he attempts to kill his pursuer, who is via the poison, but immediately regrets his decision. Now he must work with a male bounty hunter to find a cure to rectify his wrongdoings while keeping it a secret in case everything goes awry. He also knows why the desert has frozen over. In fact, something he did was what caused it, and what earned him the bounty. Ooh, Snowball! I'm a Snowball, hello! How's it going? How's it going, Infinity? Hello. Sorry. We are writing a BL novel today. Are you interested in adding and helping with it? Eating it right now on bread. It's 6 in the morning. Why are you awake? Also, I love liverwurst on bread. I have substituted pate with liver before, and it's almost the same. The consistency is different, but like it tastes so good. It tastes so. I love liver. I think Chunsa hates it. I'm a snowball.
I don't like pate, weird viscera, intestines, anything like that.
Hey, did you know that Hinami is in the middle of a quake right now?
But yeah,
Okay, I
saw her
didn't.
message.
I didn't see that. Oh, the last one or the one in the middle? Because I didn't see that.
I saw her first one, I think.
I didn't see the first one, so I was surprised when she said the second one. So, how do you feel about the story so far, Chunsa?
I think it's developing really well. I think you got a lot of interesting little plot points, and no, this sounds pretty good.
Okay, so what do we think about the not the main male, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that the outlaw is gonna be the main character. He seems like a main character type. What do we think about the bounty hunter male? Like, do we like that he's only becoming a bounty hunter now to find the outlaw, or do we want to? Is it better that he's always been a bounty hunter?
I think either's okay. I feel like it's not super deal breaking either way.
You don't think like one or the other is more interesting?
I mean, it only depends on like what sorts of like details or twists come out of which decision, but you know, that's a lot of foresight to think of like right now on the spot.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say that he has always been. No, because I the reason why I wanted to make him like a newbie, like maybe he only became one recently. The only reason I wanted to do that was because of his like happy-go-lucky personality. Right? I still wanted him to have a little bit of like spark in his eye, even if he is a bounty hunter now. You know, that's my reasoning for it. But I don't know if it's like a good enough reason.
I think that's fine. It doesn't have to be some kind of crazy deep reason either way.
No, I know it doesn't need to be a deep reason, but it'll be if I have a reason, I can work off of it and make it make sense, you know, like instead of just like floundering with like a vague idea. That's the reason why I want it. Like this doesn't even, maybe it doesn't even appear in the story, but at least for me when I'm writing it, I can put it together myself, you know?
Yeah.
Are you one of the characters? I am not one of the characters. Not right now at least. But you are not the first one to have suggested that. Actually I got suggestions for both me and Brime to be the lovers. Writing a BL today. I am writing a BL today. Hi Blueheart. Hello. If anybody wants to listen to it again, I'm so sorry. Let me read it again. Maybe I'll truncate it a little bit this time. He could be bounty hunting for fun. It brings him joy. That sounds like sadistic, doesn't it? You know, it sounds like a not a good person thing. Me and Brime. I know everyone keeps saying that. But let's not explore that just yet. Because like if it's me and Brime, that assumes that one of us has to be the grumpy one and one of us has to be the sunshine one, and very clearly I'm the sunshine, but I don't think Brime is exactly a grumpy boy. You know? Cute outfit, thank you. Chunsa, this is Chunsa's favorite outfit.
Fluffy.
Okay, so this is a BL story. It is my boy kissing story outline. It's gonna be a Western holiday rom-com. It's gonna be about two bounty hunters going after an outlaw. The outlaw poisons one of the bounty hunters, and then now they must work together to find a cure because the outlaw regrets what they did. During this adventure through the desert, they grow their bonds, and for some reason or another, the scorching desert freezes over because of some kind of like holiday miracle that has happened. Maybe like the miracle doesn't need to be a good thing. Maybe it's like something got disrupted out in the desert. You know, like something happened. The male bounty hunter is going to be like Sunshine Boy. The female bounty hunter is going to be the more gritty, like seasoned one, and the outlaw is going to be like the grumpy, like, you know, I've seen shit kind of person. And in order to get out of his situation, his wanted criminal situation, he attempts to kill one of the bounty hunters, which is the female, and then but immediately regrets it because all three of these people actually knew each other in the past. But he's the whole time keeping it secret. So like maybe at the end there's like a reveal or something, and then there's a whole like I forgive you scene. I don't know. We'll see. And then whatever caused that holiday miracle frozen over thing to happen, the outlaw actually did that, and that's actually what earned him the bounty. That's currently what's happening. Western Holiday BL. I know it was the vote. I don't know. I would have rather written something really dramatic, but they voted for rom-com, so there we go. Leo, Yaoi, Arthur. When I'm not doing it, I'm doing it this one time. I'm doing it this one time. Maybe I'll do it again in the future, but I will not do it in the future because for fun. I'm gonna do it. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it on a milestone or something. I'm just glad that you're feeling good today, Leo. Oh, thank you, Blue. I appreciate it. I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better. I think I was just I had a really rough I had a really rough November, and just a lot of things were getting to me, and just lots of build up and stuff. So
This is what happens when you don't nut for a whole month.
Oh, I I failed right at the beginning. As soon as it hit midnight, I was like, it's time.
He's always jorking.
I'm always jorking all the time. This is this jorking boy. It's a jorking boy. No one will remember. Hit. Okay, so here's something I'm struggling with a little bit here, guys. If you guys can just kind of like weigh in, you can say like it doesn't really matter one way or another. Chunsa doesn't seem to care too much, but the bounty hunter, the male bounty hunter, is definitely going to be the cheery type, for sure, and the outlaw is definitely going to be the grumpy type, for sure, for now at least, until the story like changes in a way. But the I wanted to say that the male bounty hunter was not always one, and maybe only recently became one, or only became one so that he can find the outlaw, because he knows the outlaw isn't a bad person, so he's trying to find him before somebody else finds him. You know what? Actually, Chunsa, that might be a good idea.
What? I missed it. Sorry, I dissociated.
That's okay. Maybe he is still new to being a deputy. Being new to being a bounty hunter. Heard about this outlaw and is hardcore hunting the outlaw so that the female bounty hunter doesn't find him. Because the female bounty hunter is it will be less charitable to him than the male bounty hunter.
What? So, but he's still going after the MC to like protect him almost?
Yes, exactly. That's exactly it.
Yeah, but so they still have like some kind of history.
They all three of them know each other. Yes.
Yeah.
All three of them knew each other one way or another.
Wait, so then nothing changed?
What do you mean?
From what you were thinking of before.
Before I was gonna say that the female and male bounty hunter were working together to find the outlaw, but now I'm gonna say, or I'm thinking what would be interesting is if the male bounty hunter was actually racing against the female bounty hunter to find the outlaw, and that's when he finds the female bounty hunter was poisoned.
Sure. I have no feelings either way on that, I suppose.
Okay, cool. Hey, yo, yes. Great question. Hunting for that booty, exactly. I thought that was it. Oh, okay, perfect, great. Yeah, no, I mean, it was the idea at first, like the rival bounty hunters, and then it became a whole different thing for a while, but no, you're right. Like, I guess that was the original idea. It changed at some point in the middle of us, like, yapping and stuff. I think maybe it only changed in my head, actually. Maybe that's what it was. But no, yeah, okay, cool. I'm glad that we're still on the same page then, all of us. Trying to visit the bounty chambers. What does that mean? What does that mean, Hit? What the... What the fuck does that mean? You're so tired. Oh, go to bed. Take a rest. Drink some water. I actually need some water. I have water. I have coffee as well. I'm gonna finish this coffee. Try the league tutorial. How'd you like it? You hated it. Why? I mean, I guess like it's a really different it's the gameplay is very not straightforward. It's very confusing. Oh, if anybody let me actually hang on, sorry, do I have a command for my schedule? 1 second. Sorry, 1 second. Just double checking my events real quick.
Oh my god, Boba tried the tutorial too. She's in the same boat as us now. Welcome to hell, Boba.
So it is event. So we today so this whole weekend we're doing a milestone marathon. Thursdays today we're doing the BL writing, so BL outline and stuff. If anybody wants to read the BL at some point in time, in full, please join my Discord. I talk there once in a while. We do art. I'm gonna start doing more community stuff because of milestones like Minecraft maybe. Oh yeah, right. Roman, I might do Minecraft, I guess. Apparently. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing a Hot Ones interview with my friend Taff. Saturday we're doing 5v5 League, which is gonna be a fucking disaster. And Sunday we're gonna do Phasmo, and I have redeems for Phasmo. It's gonna be like a bunch of sound effects you guys can do, and also I have a specific TTS that pushes out into my microphone. So if I'm being quiet inside the house and getting hunted, you guys can TTS into my microphone and talk to the ghost if you want to, which is we're gonna be terrible. But that you can do that. You can make me drop my you can make me drop my items. You can turn on and off my flashlight, all that stuff. You refuse to play with me? I still refuse to play in general, but the milestone was reached. Roman, you think I'm doing this because I'm having fun? Actually, no, it is actually fun. Do you think I'm doing this because I thought it was going to be a fun idea? Yeah, it's a fun idea. Yeah, but like I'm only really doing this because of milestones. Like I don't really want to play League. It could be fun. I don't really want to play Minecraft. It could be fun. But if you guys want to join, you can join my Discord. We can play there. I'll probably do community nights for that. I might do community nights for League as well. I did it for the pain. I mean, tomorrow I'm going to be doing it for the pain for sure. I'm going to be in absolute pain. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, I used so much I want to stab League. It's not that bad. Just play a little bit more bots. Play with Brime or play with somebody, with friends. I think it'll be a lot more fun. It's the Boba. It's true. It's true. I'm gonna call the ghost your baby daddy? Huh? What are you talking about? You're playing League. I know. It will. Yes, I know. It will be fun, I'm sure. I already told you. It's whatever, you know. How is the book coming along? The book is coming. It's going really well, actually. It's building up. Leo's still on this. Yeah, I'm gonna be on this for the next. How long have I been going for? Hour. And then we can, well, maybe like 30 minutes to 40 minutes, and then we'll find Raid out. You like to report yourself? Let's go. Let's take a nap. Yeah, man, take a nap. Rest up. But the story's coming along really well. So, all right. So, I don't know when you left, bro, but it's gonna be a male and female bounty hunter. They're gonna be racing to go after a male outlaw. The female gets to the outlaw first, but ends up getting poisoned. The outlaw immediately regrets what he did, and then begins to work with the male bounty hunter to find a cure for this poison that's across the desert that's beginning to freeze over. What they don't know is that whatever the outlaw did to get himself wanted, or get the bounty put on his head, that's what caused this holiday miracle or holiday freeze over to happen. I don't know exactly what that is yet, we're gonna figure that out later. Maybe like I'll write it on my own if I don't have any ideas. If you guys have ideas, definitely throw it out there. Because I'm not sure what I want to do chat. You played ranked? Ah, it's crazy. I'm cooking, dude. Let's go. I am cooking. I'll start cooking and sculpting at some point in time. Jose, I actually wanted to I was thinking that at some point in time, I think like obviously like when I've got taken care of all of my streaming obligations, I want to start doing like speed sculpting and like basically like learning like spending a stream like working on hands or only working on feet or working on torso, working on head, you know, like just going as fast as I can to do like anatomy sculpting to get more used to it, because I spend way too much time on one thing. Do you think that that'll help? Like, is that like a stupid idea? I'm just trying to improve my speed. That's my biggest problem right now. Like I can work on something forever, but if I don't have anything, what's the fucking point? RP, teach me for peasants like me. Yeah, teach Boba. No, I think playing with friends is a lot of fun. It'll come with time a lot of copying. That's a dope idea. Hey, cool. Yeah. I'm gonna try that, and then I'll be cooking like you. I'll be cooking like you. I'll be cooking like Frosty. Wherever the hell Frosty is. Oh, really? Recommend a lot of Frosty? Hell yeah, let's go. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll just do a lot of practice sculpting and stuff, like just to get used to it. And like even if it's bad, at the very least, I will get to a point a lot faster because I'll get used to it. You know. Chunsa's just typing a lot. Chunsa, you need to figure out where your noise gate should be, where it doesn't do that.
That just always happens if I type.
No, we here. I'll come over there later, and then we'll come up with something. Okay, but yeah, all right. So, we have those things. We basically have the beginning, middle, and the ending. The ending we don't really have yet. But what I want to figure out is I guess we could figure out the end if you guys really want. Oh no, actually, you know what? Well, I guess if you guys are playing with me, it's fine. We don't need to keep it a secret or anything. We could. What I want to know, I guess, want to figure out here is what did he do? What was it that he did to get the desert to be frozen over? And what does that have to do with like holidays? Because we need to involve a holiday in here somehow. You know, like
did you establish like if this was like our world or if this is like futuristic? Like,
we're just gonna like go with generic spaghetti western fiction, you know.
But I mean, like
a Westworld situation.
So it's like high tech western.
Oh no, no, like fictional cowboy land.
So it's like ye old Wild West.
Well, what were you thinking?
Well, I don't know. Like, if, you know, there's something kind of supernatural afoot, like, how does that play in?
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't know yet. This is why I'm doing like this whole session. We don't even need to do the supernatural thing. That was just Heartful's idea, and Heartful like was just trying to add like the holiday like into the story.
I think it's like, you know, I think it's definitely interesting and it could work. We just need to, you know, set the scope of this world's like limitations or what is natural and what is, you know, normal.
Yeah, no, I agree. Okay, well, no, let's figure it out then. Let's figure out what the supernatural thing is. Supernatural thing. Right? Supernatural.
Magical artifact, maybe Native American in nature. I mean, you know, them burial grounds and curses.
I'm gonna avoid that. That comes from like racist origins, so I'm not doing that. Let's see here. Actually, you first need to find your favorite lane. Okay, and the champion. I wanna learn how to jungle. Magical artifact, maybe Native American in nature. Oh, you're the one who said that, Roman. I mainly play champions that make other people want to uninstall League. Oh no. Well, I'm not good enough to do that, so. You can add like local legends that are tied to it. Okay. I know that the artifact, like Native American artifact thing, is a very much a spaghetti western situation. I just don't really want to. You know what? There's a part of me that does want to explore that. But I'll think of it. I'll think of it. Your main jungle, of course. Possessed weapon. A possessed weapon. So the thing that I had out there where they need to go was like some kind of magical effect. I wanted it to be something a little more like soft, right? Kind of like when they find it, it's more like a find yourself kind of thing, you know? I don't want to say like, oh, the treasure was the friends you made along the way kind of thing. You know, I don't want to be full that, but I do want to kind of lean into that a little bit, you know, to kind of keep it a little more lighthearted. I do want to do more drama, but that's not what this thing is about. So you decide to Kawaii Brime. I don't know what that means. Let Brime finish my tutorial. What? No, you
Good
gotta
night,
do the tutorial
Roman.
yourself. Maybe the one can be from a ghost of someone who. A ghost. A ghost. Okay. I don't hate that idea. Okay, so ghost of a mayor or sheriff is the person that's out there. Okay. I don't hate that idea. Hang on. This reminds you of Westworld? No, it's not Westworld. It's not not as late as I thought it would be, but it's sleepy time. The last little baby has been paid. Let's go. Yeah, you know, you always gotta have your little goal. Like my goal is to finish the stream, and then I'm probably gonna go to bed as well. Have a good night, Roman. Thanks, man. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for all the ideas, by the way. Those are great ideas. I'll break the laptop. Do you hate it that much? What's wrong with it? You miss Westworld? I only watched the first Westworld. I didn't. First season it's Westworld. I didn't watch the rest of it. Okay. Alright. So I do like the idea of like a ghost of some sort, right? At the end. Like you know, I'm not gonna say mayor or sheriff, I'm gonna say ghost. But Chunso, what do you think of like the ice and the freezing is maybe like, oh no, but then like it'll kind of like it'll undermine the comedy nature of it. I was gonna say like maybe the ghost of like a scorned lover or something, you know, or maybe like a sad lover, like a lover who was never able to find romance, or maybe like a ghost of a Fujoshi.
And this is like a separate to them, like not someone they know or anything.
Yeah, I think it should be separate because I think there'll be too many like connections. Like maybe like I guess we could just make it like their mom, their dad, or something, which would be sad. But like I think too many connections is a little bit like contrived, you know.
I mean, if you don't want to make it supernatural, if something's like messing with the temperature in the desert, it could be like, you know, a new tyrant business or something is releasing like chemicals which is affecting like, you know, the natural temperature of the area, and the main character was like, you know, working for the company and contributed to it, but like, you know, they didn't know that the extent was going to be this bad, and now they like, you know, feel bad about it and they left, kind of thing.
Okay, let's see here. So the original reason why it was ever supernatural was so that it could be kind of connected to like a holiday or something, or some kind of Christmas thing. I know that we're.
It could be like a Christmas story. Wait, is that what this is called with the Scrooge guy? It could be like that kind of thing, where he's just like very self-centered and like not caring about any other people or like what harm he does.
A Scrooge type character?
What is that called? It's not A Christmas Story. That's the white kid movie.
The white kid movie.
A Christmas Carol.
A Christmas Carol. Yeah, that's right. You were close. You were very close. A Ghost of Fujoshi could potentially bring a comedic element to it. That would be kind of funny.
Oh, an ad is ongoing.
Yeah, no. Okay. Okay, so you're saying, I mean, like, just because it's a Christmas Carol doesn't necessarily, like, the reason why the Christmas Carol was the way it was because of like his behavior around the holidays, right? And what caused him to be the way he was, and like basically like, you know, it's the holidays, Mr. Scrooge, like, I don't care if it's the holidays, but like that doesn't really have anything to do with this story, right? Oh, you hear it? Hi, hello. Are you? You know what? I need a new badge or something. I need a new badge or something to show that somebody's subbed, because I keep forgetting what it looks like. It's
Do you
just a
not
little
have
star.
sub badges?
No, Chunsa. I asked you to draw some for me, and you never did.
Well, that's awkward.
That's okay. Yeah, new sub badges. Because new sub badges. Because right now it's just the star. I don't have any like special badges. I'm sure your badges would be so cute. Yeah, no,
I will.
That's why I asked her.
Make them. I will make them.
That's why I asked her to do it, because she draws really cute little badges. I gave her like some vague ideas, but I think she was looking for like a more tangible idea. The badge is just me looking sideways, like nervous. That's just the badge. The longer you sub to me, the more suspicious I look. That would be kind of funny, actually. But no. Chansa was doing busy. Johnson. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. I'm not hankering for it. That's fine. I just like, she was like, you don't have badges. I'm like, yeah, because you're supposed to make them. Like, I don't really need them. It's not a big deal. That's your homework before the end of the year, Leo. Give Chunsa some concrete ideas. That way she can start working on your badges. It's true. It's true. I can also just wait 6 months and then give her the badges like right before I tell everybody that I'm going to debut the badges, right, Chunsa?
Yeah, I mean, I could prep them in advance.
I'm referencing you.
Oh, I see. I see how it is.
Chunsa, before she became Chunsa, was Suki, and she was like mulling over her idea of a name for so long.
Okay, but like it was a legitimate thing. Like it was difficult. Like the mental, like disconnect that I was going through.
That's
Like,
fine. No,
we talked about it.
no, yeah, you're totally. It's totally fair for you to have like to be stuck having that mental block. That's fine. But you gave me the idea like 2 weeks before your debut. And
Sometimes it takes that long to cook.
Sure, it would have been really nice if you pushed the debut by a year or something.
Sorry.
It's fine. No, we got it done. It's fine. It's fine. We got it done. It looked really, really good. The debut was really cool. That's not a big deal, but I think I lost several years off my life working on that thing. You miss your homie Suki? Sometimes I miss Suki too. But yeah. Okay. I like the idea of ghosts. I like the idea of magical artifact. I like the idea. No, I mean I like the idea of ghosts. That's what I meant. Sorry. I don't know. I don't know if we want to do that like go Ebenezer Scrooge like holiday Christmas Carol thing, because I don't think that like we can do that, but I don't think it pertains to holiday as much as you think it does, right?
Okay, that's fine. What if the holiday in question was like Easter? Like it wasn't even like a winter one.
No, we should do a winter one. It is the season.
'Tis the season.
Yeah, it is the season. Once the story is completed, are we getting a full voice reading? We could do a full voice reading. That could be kind of cool to do like a round table of it. That could be a lot of fun. But if you want to read, if you want to read it later on, I'm gonna put it up on my Discord at some point, whenever it's done. So if you guys are free to join in the Discord if you want to. Okay, so do we want to do like the gift giving holiday, right? We just do like a thank you, Blue, thank you. We could do like a what's the word? What'd I say? Just make it like just a pseudo Christmas, right? Or a pseudo Christmas. Yeah, we don't need to do like actual Christmas or Kwanzaa. I mean, I don't know anything about Kwanzaa, so I would never claim to know anything about Kwanzaa. But like we could do like a fake Christmas, right? Just like gift giving holiday, right? Chunsa?
Yes?
We can do a gift giving holiday, right? Fanfiction. Oh! Taco!
Yeah.
Taco, how's it going? I'm not
What
sneaky.
what does that even mean?
Get the fuck out of here, Taco! Get out of here. Hi, time. Chunsa, can you Chunsa, can you
No, I can't.
Can you time out Otaku, please?
Otaku!
Please, can you time out Otaku, please? Time out Taco.
Time out?
Time out Taco.
No!
Yep.
Absolutely not.
I'm kidding. Taco, Boba here claimed Chunsa first. Can you guys fight to the death? Then I'll only have to deal with one of you. We can. God damn it! Damn it, we can share. Taco. Oh hey Wacky. Oh Wacky, you've been lurking this whole time. You love the love, yeah. Leo's the final boss. Oh. I saw the BL. Taco. Okay. Okay. So I'm writing a story. Okay, I'm writing a story right now. Also, you end up in Sola's stream, which is really interesting, because Sola is not connected to anybody else. Sola's not connected to anybody else that you know, that I know of at least. And I've been hanging out with Sola for a while. Did you like raid into Sola? I fell asleep pretty early last night. Soup. Do you recommend it? Ah, great. No, Sola's really nice. Like, Sola ended up being my my #1 watched for the year, so that was pretty fun. You want to raid them? Yeah, they're cool. They're really fun. You should. Here come that boy, you know. Anyway, yeah, because when I saw you in the Sprouts in the Discord, I'm like, hello, I know that person. Hello. Okay. Anyway, so here's the theme, right? And this is all voted, and like a lot of these ideas came from the community. It's gonna be a Western holiday rom-com. Okay. I like serious stories, but anyway, Western holiday rom-com. It's gonna be two bounty hunter rivals, the male and the female, that go after an outlaw who's male. And they all know each other. They are associated in some way or another. The male bounty hunter is trying to find the outlaw before the female bounty hunter. And then yes, exactly. No, the male bounty hunter is trying to find the female. The outlaw before the female does. Unfortunately, the female finds the outlaw first, but the outlaw poisons her. But immediately regrets it because they are old friends. So now, they are on a journey together. The male outlaw and the male bounty hunter to find a cure. And then along the way, they grow their bond. They're gonna do like the one bed sharing body heat because of a fever or something trope, because everyone likes that. And they have to traverse through a desert, but the desert has frozen over for some reason or another. Something that the outlaw caused that has to link with a holiday miracle or holiday supernatural thing of some sort or magical effect. That's the current story. Told very, very badly. But I'm taking a bunch of ideas and stuff. I'm trying to figure out like what I want to do with this like supernatural thing that the chat had suggested. The reason why it even exists is because it was supposed to be linked to a holiday. But I have no idea how to even like make it a holiday thing. I kind of wish that the holiday thing was even brought up, like, cause like that's literally the one thing that I'm having a little trouble like even adding into the story. Like if we don't have any good ideas for the holiday, I might even just like nix it and just be like, oh, it's the holidays, everyone's giving stuff, and now there's a Scrooge or whatever. I don't know. And then they kiss. Yes. But yeah, Chancellor, any bright ideas about like holiday stuff?
No.
No?
You know me. I hate holidays. Oh, fuck me.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. I think what I'll do is I'll make it a like just it'll be like a pseudo Christmas. I think that's like the easiest thing to do, right? It is Christmas. Yay! Everyone knows what Christmas is, right? It's Grinchmas time. Oh my god, you guys, don't be this way. Don't be this way. It's supposed to be a good time. We're supposed to be having fun. We're having a good time. We're having fun over here. Chancellor, can you pay attention for just a little bit?
In the middle of something right now.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna be doing the holiday is going to be like a gift giving holiday of some sort, right? So we're gonna, you know what, instead of a magical supernatural thing, I'm gonna go like let's talk about the holiday first, because maybe if we know more about the holiday, we can know more about what the supernatural thing is going to be, right? So the holiday is going to be a let's do a generic gift giving holiday of some sort. I don't want to use Christmas, but we are gonna do like a generic gift giving holiday of some sort. Maybe somebody gives them gifts. Like maybe the
You're gonna
lore
do
is
a
that someone gives them
made-up
gifts.
holiday, I guess.
Yeah, no, we can totally do a made up holiday. I think I still wanted to like relate it to a holiday that everybody recognizes, so that we can still have like that Christmas spirit or the holiday spirit, you know? Like it doesn't need to be like Christmas. It could be like the Wookiee Life Day, you know, which is basically Christmas, except the Wookiees celebrate it, you know what I mean? And this way every year. This isn't new. Strikes to tell you. Another reason why Chunsa and I will cause chaos when we eventually all meet up. Why? Why do you guys hate Christmas? Christmas is
It's
fine.
not a great holiday. I mean, you know that the problem I have with Christmas is the commercialization of it and just like what it comes to represent now. Like
Every holiday is commercialized now.
yeah, and I don't like holidays.
Blue said the same thing. It's corporate bullshit. Yeah, no, I know it's corporate bullshit, but like every single holiday is that way. The weddings are that way. Funerals are that way. Everything is capitalism. Everything. You know, I hate the funeral industry because it's preying on people's like grief, and that's just sick. You know, like everything else. Okay, I get it. Take my money because you're providing me a service of some sort because, you know, I want this. But when I'm grieving, that is like the most vulnerable somebody is in, you know, like weddings, right? In weddings, whatever. It's weddings. Like I can get married however I want to, but like with funerals, it's like you're preying on people who are currently like vulnerable. The last thing they want to do is think about how they're going to make sure that their loved one is like taken care of. You know, and that's sick to me that they can just upcharge and upsell things during that time. That's crazy to me. You know, even with pets, they definitely do it with pets. Anyway, sorry about my capitalism rant there. Anyway. Okay, so the holiday is a gift-giving holiday of some sort. We can give it a name later on. I don't know what kind of name it is, but so it'll involve what will it involve? If anybody has like any ideas, please throw it out there. Anything crazy, it doesn't matter. We can write it down and then I can create something out of it later. I just need like ideas, right? Because like all this stuff came from you guys, really. Like the ideas are great. Let's see. Chunsa, just can you throw out ideas? It doesn't need to be anything cool, anything like really thoughtful.
Have you heard of the gift of the Magi?
Is this a Star Wars thing?
No, it's a famous short story that's usually taught in like middle or high school English classes.
No. Is Chunsa playing MapleStory? I think so. I'm not sure. She might be doing work too.
No, Alex is right.
Okay. Okay, I guess she's playing MapleStory. Surprisingly, she's not just idling at MapleStory. Anyway, no, what is that?
Oh, it's just like a Christmas story about how like a wife and a husband get gifts for each other, and they're like kind of poor, but the wife like gives the husband something that he sold, like the accompanying thing that he needs for it in order to get like, you know, the gift for the wife. But to get the husband's gift, the wife sold something, and they were like, oh haha, this is so silly, but you know, love is the greatest gift of all. That's it.
So basically sacrificing something for somebody else sacrifice something for somebody else. So you both people sacrifice something for the other person.
Yeah, like
and
she had
in
like
doing
long,
so-
beautiful hair, and
Yeah.
then she cut it off and sold it to give him like a gift. But then he gifted her a comb, but she,
doesn't have hair. Yeah.
yeah. So it was like that kind of thing.
Okay. I can maybe like have something around that. Maybe like that is the legend, right? Is a gift of the Magi idea.
It's just
And maybe-
something to inspire you. I don't know.
No, that's great. It's great. Like that could even like add to the ghost thing, right? Like maybe this legend isn't quite a legend after all. Maybe it actually happened, That could be cool. That could be really cool actually. I'm trying not to do too much to steer away to steer into a secondary adventure. Because I was just thinking like, oh, what if they're like the ghosts, like there are two of them and they're in different locations and they can't leave from where they are, and they have to go get items and give to each of them. But I was like, that's starting to turn to a D&D adventure. And that's gonna be way too much. More of the story: don't bother with Christmas gifts. Exactly. Hi, Cyfax. Welcome back. Dang, I used to play Maple Story in the back of the day. Come on, guys. I actually never really played Maple Story. I was never a Maple boy. Yeah, I know. Exactly. It feels like D&D. Good eye. Good eye. Okay. Let's see here. Anything else?
No.
Do you throw anything out?
Holiday related.
Yeah, holiday related. Like, what kind of holiday could this be? Because again, like the holiday, if it's gonna be like gift giving, we could totally use the gift of the Magi as like the staple of it, right? And at some point it'll just be explained and like really quickly. It's a short enough story where it doesn't need to be like drawn out. And then that could be like the supernatural ghost or something, right? That they find later on. Because like this is starting to feel like a western, but like a fantasy western.
Yeah, I mean, of course it's fantasy the moment you add something supernatural.
True. Like we can dwell on this, it's fine. But if in the end it's causing more trouble than it's helping, I may just nix the supernatural idea. I might just nix the holiday idea and just get rid of like the supernatural thing, right? But I mean, all this could still be like, within a Western theme. I'll have to think about how to outline that myself. Are we gonna see the package of the Magi? Yeah, of course. Hi, Woken, how's it going?
Oh, hi Lionel. Hello.
I feel like this maybe could be a fun festival type holiday with a lot of local vendors. Big festival. Okay, so like, okay, cool. Big festival. You sound like you need inspiration. I absolutely need inspiration. You should take some DMT. What is DMT? What is that? Lots of shops who have discounts on things, and perhaps their goods can increase your stamina. Stop it. No. You have tons of games to play for free. Generally cost to enter a festival. Hey Niz, how's it going? I thought you were going with starting to go with like like a D&D festival game or something. That's really funny. Good hour, y'all. I heard there was MLM. What? No. Where would the MLM? Other one will work, Leo. What do you mean? I guess. What is DMT? What does a DMT mean? I just like the idea of a holiday festival. It could be cute or depraved. I wonder, you guys know, like, okay, then this is just me spitballing, right? I'm thinking like the Grinch at the end of the movie where they're like around the tree, right? And the Christmas miracle is restored once they put the tree on the top or something like that, right? What if that's like part of it? What if like that's part of the what if that's part of the thing? That would be cute. Okay. All right. Watching the Game Awards and chilling. How are you? I'm doing okay. The Grusty. What were you excited? The most excited about in the Game Awards? I was really excited about Control 2. It looks sick. That looks crazy. With Jessie is shooting. She had guns and everything. She could fly, do all that stuff. And her brother can just punch shit. That's insane. That looks so cool. I'm so excited for that game. It looks so good. Did you say double miracle time? Is that what DMT stands for?
It's something in
I'm looking it up.
in MapleStory.
Apparently it's a drug. Oh, that's why. It's stupid. Okay, so maybe big festival, maybe like tree topper grants a holiday miracle type of deal. That sounds really silly, but like I'm like ideas are great. Writing BL, I am writing BL. Chips, hi, how's it going? Hello, Chip Hooshi. Hello, Chip Hooshi, how's it going? It's, you know what is really funny that I learned about Chips recently is, you know how Chips is like this little anime girl? She regularly plays War Thunder. Just like this old man game. Where it's like strategic ship battling. It's so funny. Did it work? Did the throw something work? Yeah, it worked. Yes, I'm running a BL right now. Well, I'm like running the outline of it right now. Right now it's a Western holiday rom-com. And it's basically two bounty hunters go after an outlaw. The one bounty hunter is poisoned. The two bounty hunters that go off to find the cure. The two males who go off to find a cure for the female. And then along the way, they start to fall in love and learn about their attraction with each other. Get into hijinks like holding each other for heat, and they are trying to find the cure, and the cure is linked to some kind of magical effect of some sort. Boy love, yes, exactly. What if it is the story? I just said it. It's about bounty hunters and an outlaw trying to find a cure for their friend using some kind of holiday miracle of some sort. That's what it is. It's gonna be a lot more deep than that. Gay fantasy? Yes, gay Western fantasy. Homie, you were here when I was explaining it. We're doing BL right now. Okay, thank you. I needed to know in order to fall asleep. I'm going to bed. Oh my god, Eliza, shut up. Have a good night, Eliza. Bye. I needed to. It was just killing me. I couldn't figure it out. Have a good night. Alright, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like we're tapped out of ideas. So let's go ahead and find somebody to raid into. I'm gonna look really quickly, but I think I know who I want to raid into. Okay, I don't know how much longer they're going for. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for the ideas. No, like, legitimately, you guys have gave me like a lot of great ideas, and I'm gonna flesh all this stuff out. I might get rid of some things. I might keep some things. We'll see. But the point is, the outline happened. The ideas happened. I wanted to go into it a little more, but I think we got really stuck on certain things and kind of got off track a little bit. But it's fine. We're all good here. But we're gonna go ahead and raid into Ivy Dragon's Bane. I've been helping them with 3D modeling and stuff, and they're very talented. They're learning how to 3D model right now. They are in kind of like the beginnings of getting their grip on the story itself. If anybody wants to read the story later on, by the way, or wants to hang out, do community stuff, please follow my Discord. I'm gonna be on there. I talk pretty often there. So yeah, do that. Yeah, no, they're cool. They're a furry, so beware. But they are they're doing their best to learn 3D modeling, and I really respect their like not tenacity. I really respect their determination to make sure that they get everything right and get this done, because you know, in the era of AI, it's so easy just to like generate shit, right? It's so easy to just go out there and just buy stuff. It's just I really respect that they're trying so hard and doing the most they can and reaching out for help whenever they need it, you know. So let's go ahead and do a raid message. Let's see. Boy kissing raid. Let's go. Oh, you're 200 sub. Hey, thanks for subbing, man. I appreciate it. Sorry, I gotta get going. Thanks again for following, man. I really appreciate it. Mr. 200 over here.
Hi, Leo.
Total Warhammer 3 outrage. I don't know anything about Total War or Warhammer.
I just got raided.
But yeah, I'm getting high, everybody. Thank you, man. 200 subs special 48 hours. I'm already actually doing a